Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Weekend Warlords Saturday tournament. Today is Rastamace's birthday, so we're holding it in honour of him today, which means he's playing, so you won't actually hear him in the booth unless he gate crashes at some point. My name's Steve Theobald. I am going to be your host for most of the day, if not all day, and I'm joined by my absolute amazing friend Ryan Sharp.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Now Ryan's not feeling too good, so if I end up talking on my own,
Yeah.
it would be because Ryan's
If I have to go, I
had
have
to
to
vacate,
go.
let's
Yes.
say. So it's all good. So thanks for joining us, and let's see what we've got today. Right, I'm just doing a bit of techie, clicky stuff. So we have our first game on the stream. Is Johnny Cannon and Jags, Neil Jagger.
Indeed. Who both played on the stream last weekend, I believe.
Last month. Yeah, last month.
Weekend we did.
Yeah, so Johnny was playing A-Wings and
A-Wings and Poe.
Poe, and Jags, he's sticking with his Trip Vipers list.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as it was. He's loving it.
Yeah, super manoeuvrability. You know, if you're watching, say hi in the chat for us. We're on Twitch and we're on YouTube, so give us a hello so we know you're there. Saturdays and Sundays, are you commentating tomorrow as well, dude?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Me and Arfon.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, it should be fun. Arfon's playing today.
But Saturdays and Sundays we try and move away from a little bit of the fly casual that we do on Tuesdays and talk more about the games. Try and give you a little bit more, kind of, I don't know, what's the word? A bit more seriousness around it, I suppose. Because
Well, there's something important to play for today, isn't there?
It's the Veterans Coin.
It is indeed.
And that was called a segue.
It was.
I love it. And that's why I love having you in here, mate. Because you remember the things that I forget.
Absolutely. We're a good team.
Yeah, we are. What, Warlords or me and you?
Me and you. That's a real team.
Yeah, we don't even
The commentary
care about,
team.
Yeah, the commentary. The live stream dream team,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Unfortunately, without Tim on weekends.
That's because Tim's got a life.
He has, yeah.
A wife, a life and kids. And do you know what? Fair play. But we do miss Tim. So, let's talk lists. Do you want to start with Johnny Cannon's list?
All we can do, because it really only exists since last week or the week before.
Yeah, so Johnny has put on the table the list that Rasta flew against me.
Yes. Yeah, he saw it and he said he saw it and was like, that's it, that's the Falcon for me.
Yeah, and we had a practice game last night, me and John.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
How'd it go?
I won.
Well done, sir.
But it wasn't about that. It was about so Johnny could learn how the list worked and all that sort of stuff. So
you don't want the first time you fly it to be at the tournament.
No. And he flew wedge, badly. He said that himself. And then when wedge had gone and I'd still got 3 arcs on the table, it just lit it up.
Yeah.
So lit the Falcon up.
The Falcon can't evade 3 ships at the same time if they're quick.
But I've played against this list a couple of times. Hot Shot Gunner, brutal.
Oh yeah.
At PS6,
Absolutely
Hot Shot Gunner is
brutal. Because then wedge shoots you afterwards.
Yeah. Cargo shoot, brutal.
Yes.
Because it switches on trick shot.
And hand's ability as well.
Yeah.
It's an obstacle.
Of course, yeah. And so you're actually strengthening hand by dropping cargo shoot. Engine upgrade, absolute necessity, I think, on the Falcon.
Most turns that ship will boost.
Yeah.
The only reason you don't boost is because you already have arc after your manoeuvre.
The 4 forwards on that ship with the boost
That's crazy.
is faster than the 5 forwards on the silencer with the boost.
Yeah, because of the base.
And it's ridiculous. You just can't catch the Falcon when it's gone. And I was again chatting to Rast on Tuesday about that. He said that's absolutely the way it should be. It's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
That's true, yeah.
Did the Kessel run in less than 14 parsecs?
Well, yeah, if you round down.
12. Yeah, round down.
Yeah, absolutely. You always round down.
We're and Leia, right? 2-point Leia. I think that 2-point Leia is ridiculously powerful.
I think 2 points is a little too cheap, but I'm not complaining. That is not a complaint at all.
No,
because it's made
her viable.
The thing I find frustrating about Rebels, right, is a lot of the ships have very, very average dials. You think about the T65 on the table, the dial is okay.
Yeah.
The Falcon, the dial is okay.
Yeah.
It's lost the one hard,
Yeah, I think a
not as
lot
good
of the
as it used to be.
Falcon flyers, they kind of miss that.
And suddenly when your red manoeuvres become white manoeuvres, all of your dials get better in a way that's actually quite exciting.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
That was one of the frustrations with me, definitely, was the way Rebels work. There's not many dials that are exciting.
Yeah.
Apart from, like, the A-Wing is probably the only one.
Haven't they kind of tried to set Rebels up as more of the teamwork faction?
Oh,
say?
yeah. It totally makes sense, the faction, but it is kind of frustrating as a Rebel player.
Yeah.
You lack flexibility in your maneuvers that I think other factions have solutions to.
Yeah.
And Leia fixes that problem.
Yeah.
Hugely. It fixes a problem with the faction.
Yeah. Okay.
So when it's 2 points and it's actually properly viable, it's really good. You
Just
still got to take a crew carrier, but Rebels specialise in that.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Now, you've just prompted something. I know I go off on tangents quite a lot when I do this, but when you've just said crew carrier, right? There was a reveal yesterday. Of the Wave 4 stuff.
Oh, there was, yes.
Yeah. And I noticed the message you put in our little chat that we've got. Is it, am I supposed to not be getting excited about the carrier?
Well, it's like, there's the Naboo Starfighter. There's like the TIE Silencers coming back with a proper sized model. And then they're like, but I like the resistance transport.
Yeah. Is it wrong for me to like?
Yeah. Is that the ship I should be excited about?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But it's a ship I'm excited about because I think that ship, like I said, it fills a big hole in that faction.
Yeah.
Because I think Resistance are the most fun faction at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think the points change has changed that, in my opinion.
No.
Other people's mileage will vary.
Yeah.
But for me, it's Resistance at the moment.
Yeah.
Totally Resistance. But if you put a cheap support ship in that faction as it is, that's a really abusable mechanic.
Yeah.
Really
So
cool.
are we saying that that's going to have coordinate quite a few crew slots, that sort of thing?
I could see jam on.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell if I had coordinate or not because the picture's very low.
They're pointed, look.
Resolution.
I
Yeah,
told
Wedge
them
is
to
shooting.
point. So there's 2 hits from
I think
Wedge.
he's missed. Has he missed?
Range 3.
No, he
he's
got him.
Got him. So
There's a shield gone.
1 damage on one of the Black Suns, I think.
Yeah, just a plink.
Yep. Let's see if they remember the. They might do it all
Gary
after
not
the.
got an EPT?
Not the way he. Yeah, Guri has, but not the way he flies it. Or did that change?
No, but
No,
why is he not
Guri
quick
should-
one?
Don't know. What's he on? 60,
He's
60.
on 189.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, you'd put an EPT on Guri, surely, wouldn't you?
I'm going to have a look at the cards outside because I'd be amazed if he's got an 11-point bid. Maybe he
Yeah,
has. I just want to double check with him.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah. So yeah, Saturday weekend Warlords tournament. Welcome. If you're watching this on Watchback, then that's me saying trying to be down with the kids, basically. So if you're watching it not live, or because it'll be on our Twitch page or on our Facebook page and or our YouTube page, then hi. Send us a message. Do what you need to do, and we'll mention it all on Tuesday night on the Fly Casual. So it's all good. We love getting you guys involved. So again, even if you're watching it that isn't live, you're more than welcome to message the Warlords page at any time. Ask us any questions.
Yeah, we just love talking about the game.
Yeah, we do. And on a Tuesday, maybe not love talking about the game. We just love talking.
In the wider sense.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a game on the table that we're watching or not watching, but X-Wing in a wider sense, like the article discussions and all that sort of stuff, and the points changes. It's all interesting.
Yeah.
So I went out there. It turns out Gary also has outmaneuver, so he's actually at 195.
Fine. So Guri has outmaneuver as well. Can we change that live?
No.
Because
You have to change the whole,
yeah, you
output.
just can't. I can't just add it in, can I?
and then it would mess up the damage taken.
Yeah,
and
cool.
yeah,
Fine.
don't worry about it.
So, yeah,
Yeah, Gary has outmaneuver as well.
I'll blame Director John for that
Yep.
because he's not in the room mainly. And if he was,
What
he'd,
if he's listening though?
he'd only swear
Fair.
on a PG stream. He'd swear.
Out of sheer anger.
Yeah. For
Himself.
yeah. So yeah, this is interesting because It looks like Guri and one of the Black Sun Assassins is flanking.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure Johnny turning into the rocks was a good thing with the Falcon at that point.
I think it was, because if he goes into that top right corner with 2 Star Vipers, he's going to get eaten. Potentially. The corner's not safe.
No.
In the rocks is safe. And I think...
Well, not with collision detector on everything.
No, but you got hands ability, and you're getting the extra... You're getting the trick shot, you're getting the extra defense die, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Because that ship is so good at modifying its defense dice, you want as many of them as possible, and you do that by hanging out in the rocks. But yeah, the collision detector is going to be bonkers if Jags gets a chance to use it. He absolutely loves that upgrade.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter where you go. It's like we were talking about this last night. It's me, John, and Salty and Rich Campson. We were talking about it last night over a couple of light beverages, and. We were saying that it should be kind of almost renamed the "I don't care" card.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, hey, I've got an idea to run past you.
Oh, go on.
How about some live stream Dream Team cards, i.e.
I think it's great.
Game cards.
Just be
I
silly
know
with it.
Director John's already been talking about putting Perceptive Co-Pilot.
Yeah,
picture of us,
co-pilots.
picture of me, you, Tim, and Arfon on it.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, well, we call him Director John. Why don't we make a Director Krennic stroke John card?
Oh, Director Credit. Yes.
Yeah. You know, and we obviously, because no one knows what John looks like. You know,
No.
anyone that watches
How
the
would you deal with
stream,
that?
Raster and Ash. So we just make it silhouette, surely.
Yeah, we can do.
Or we would superimpose, or we could pixelate his face. That'd be really good.
Yeah, we could do. That'd be good.
So yeah, I mean, right. Just a little thing about Jags, right? When I first met Jags about a year ago, I spoke to him. I instantly got on well with him. I think he gets on well with everybody. He's just one of those types of guys that is just really amenable, really personable. And he said to me, he says, "Oh, I don't do tournament scenes. It's all rubbish, blah, 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 blah." Right?
Yes, he did.
He finds triple Star Vipers.
That's it. He just wants to fly as much as possible.
And in a month, i.e. 4 weeks ago and this weekend, he's be doing 4 tournaments.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
he's fallen in love with this list.
Yeah.
He really has.
He's
found his ship, which is cool.
Yeah, and I genuinely believe that Jags is... Well, Jags a gamer, right? And he's an out-and-out gamer. He plays games because that's what he does. He plays Game of Thrones, he plays Shadowrun, he plays role-playing, he plays Lord of the Rings tabletop. Do you know what? He plays it all, right? So he knows how this stuff works. And he's actually a really competent top-level pilot.
Yeah,
I think.
He knows his list really well.
Yeah.
That's one of his strengths. He's just picked one thing, he's enjoyed it, and he's just committed to it.
Yeah.
Even though you could argue it's not that high power level.
But look at the kill box he's created there.
But it's the way he flies, which is cool. And it's for him, it's the unique things that ship can do with the barrel roll and all that sort of stuff. And he really enjoys that.
Taking a lock, is he?
Yeah. He's totally off from him.
Yeah. That Falcon needs to...
It's probably going to 2-bank left through the rocks. And then boost around to the side of the Star Viper.
Yeah. So the only bad thing about Johnny there is that he's using a 186 one forwards template.
Yeah.
You know.
He's got himself caught there.
And this was the problem...
He's got to PS kill it.
Yeah. And this was the problem I had with... Well, Johnny had against me last night, is that I'm not sure he's a good pilot, is John, right? And he
did really well last month.
Yeah, and he makes some proper good choices, but I think he's a little bit kind of shy on what he's actually doing with Wedge in this list.
Yeah,
because this is what happened last night. He gave me Wedge, and Wedge just melted, and Wedge melts, right?
Wedge had to barrel roll, otherwise he would have blocked Han.
Yeah.
But he's got his bow tie out to the side, so he can't shoot the Star Viper in front of him. He can't boost around because Wedge is in the way.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
But he'd Lando that, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he'd Lando that.
Yeah.
So what's he taking there? Is that too focused?
He's still going to shoot Geary, but Gary's going to shoot him.
Would you hand re-roll that?
If it's 2 eyeballs?
Yeah.
No, if you've got 2 paint, don't re-roll. Doesn't matter what it is. If you get 2 paint first roll, don't re-roll.
Yeah.
Unless you're like not being shot at and you get 2 evades, you know what I mean? Unless it's silly, you don't need it.
So Han Solo
double focus is
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Han Solo's ability is ridiculous.
Oh, it's so cool. Ideally, and this is kind of the shame I find when you have it with the T65, right? Which is the obvious list: hand plus either wedge or.
So wedge goes into the Viper.
Yeah, the shame I find with it is that
1 hit. That's because he used the barrel roll.
Yeah, he had to barrel roll to get the shot.
And there's the evade, 2 evades.
Yeah.
Just to rub it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think a lot of it's not obstructed.
Nope. I'm not like it from here. Could be wrong, but
Johnny wants it to be obstructed.
oh yeah, God, yeah.
But I don't
He
think
wants his
it is.
defense die, and Gary's not got trick shot. But outmaneuver won't trigger. Although, hang on.
Yeah,
when the
so
Star Viper at the bottom
Han into Guri then.
shoots Han, outmaneuver will trigger because the arc's not pointing.
Johnny's dice has just whiffed on him. He'll hand re-roll that.
Yeah. Just
That'll be 2 then. He'll spend one of the focuses and go with 2. Yeah.
2 hits.
Nice. Yep, so 2 hits and jags. 2 blanks. 2 evades.
2 evades, yeah. So it wasn't obstructed because he rolled 4 dice.
Yeah.
And the Han only rolled 3.
So we were talking last night as well, because we do a lot of chatting about X-Wing and things, but we were talking last night about dice variance since the reboot kicked in. And one of the things we were saying was that in, I don't want to call it 1.0 and 2.0 because it's X-Wing, in first edition, let's say, the dice variance became so narrow that you were almost guaranteed to know what your dice were going to roll before you did it.
In some cases, you just didn't need the dice. Yeah.
So that, to me, when you've got the parameters that narrow for the variance, that's bad for the game.
Oh yeah.
Right. So when they updated it to second edition, notice I didn't say 2.0. Then that they absolutely destroyed. They nerfed dice variance back to what it should be. So, well, I'd say what it should be.
It's
but
hard to strike a balance.
yeah. So dice variance is huge at the moment. So you can fly the perfect game and still lose because dice don't work in your favour.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure that's a good thing for the game either. What are
It's
your
really
thoughts on
hard.
that?
So, I agree with you. Dice variance can be a bit of a kick in the teeth.
Because it actually demotivates sometimes, and it actually makes it a non-enjoyable experience for yourself.
Yeah.
Not for your opponent or anything like that, but for yourself. But people, and this is what happens, right? People get salty because their dice crap out on them, let's say. But then they start huffing and puffing and shrugging shoulders and that. But what about the guy the other side of the table that's got no control over that? He's actually now feeling bad because his dice have been all right. He feels guilty for having good dice.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get overly emotional about their dice.
Yeah, especially when your dice are not doing
not
well,
so.
and somebody called Ryan stands there and tells you the percentages and whether that was an above average roll. I don't even know where that came from. Oh yeah, I do. You did that to me 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hello, Scarlett. Are you all right? Scarlett's joined us, which is Rasta's best offspring, the best Delapina, apparently. Okay, see, very humble. I like it. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You're live across the world, by the way.
How many people are on here?
I don't know.
Does that
3,000.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. It is a lot of people.
Maybe too many.
Maybe too many.
Might
Well, they're not all in. If they were all in this room, yeah, I'd agree.
That would be too many.
There'd
yeah.
be too many people.
Is the chat working okay? We're not
Yeah.
It's just nobody commenting.
Yeah, there's no one commented.
Yeah.
Somebody say something.
They're all very quiet today, John. It's early morning.
Yeah, it always is in the first game.
Yeah, so could somebody say something in the chat so we know the chat's working, please?
Twitch and YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, so what's Johnny going to do here then, Ryan?
Well,
Because he's put Wedge in a bit of a position now, hasn't he?
he's going to pop layer in K-turn.
If he remembers. Enigma Wargaming, good morning.
Yeah, it's
Morning, mate.
Yeah.
Chat's up, Deviant. Am I? Deviant, am I? We know who that is.
I don't recognise them.
No, it's not. I thought it was Callum Moore, but it's not. Because Callum is...
Callum's outside playing.
Callum Moore?
No,
Did he not come down?
No.
Oh, I thought he did.
He's Aliens in Me or something.
Yeah, aliens
He's
living.
Aliens Live in Me. You're right.
Callum didn't come down.
No.
I told him.
Amish Josh, morning.
Yeah.
Love the nickname, sir.
Morning, Josh.
How you doing, mate? Josh, just as a thing, is Johnny flying the same Han build that you were flying on Tuesday as well? Just have a quick
It
look.
kind of builds itself, that hand.
Is there any value in making him a bit more skinny?
Yes, but you have to have a plan for those points. And you can't... There's nothing you'd want to put on Wedge, as is. Like, that list is 190 points.
It's a big bit, isn't it?
It's a big bit. And you've got a lot of toys,
Yeah.
you know. Because it's like Han came down by 10.
Yeah, that's Rasta's Han.
Leia came down by 6. Lando came down by 3. Engine upgrade came down by 2. You save so many points that you don't even care that Trickshot goes up by a point.
Yeah. What was yours? Oh, yours. Yeah, yours was under 100 points. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to... Because you can run Han. You can run like a 100-point Han with 4 Zs.
Yeah.
That's another cool thing to do. But you have to change what you're with him. If you strip down that Han and just keep Wedge, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You've got to change the escort.
Yeah. So you make
So,
Han
yeah,
a little bit less efficient, but you increase the amount of arcs and damage you can put on the
Yeah.
table. Yeah.
It's suddenly, say Josh takes off, 10, 15 points from Han,
Yeah.
and suddenly he has 4 ships on the board.
Yeah. So, here's a question for you then. So, there was a debate not so long ago about heroic, whether heroic was worth the point. 1 point,
Yeah.
right? And the argument was you're investing points in bad dice.
First match points in.
Oh, we've got a score.
Yeah. So.
Are we doing scores in this today, John?
Yeah, if you could. Yeah, go back on that.
Back to the event.
Yeah. And it'll be rounds.
Rounds.
Round 1, Paul Spurgeon, whoever he was playing.
Paul.
Oh, how much did he win by?
200 to 50.
Paul actually won. Yes. Paul's got me list today.
Who is he playing?
He's playing Liam/Neil.
So 200
Yeah, to 50.
to 50. Wow.
I'm playing through Paul today.
You could see there, yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Thank you for that, boys.
Thank you. Excellent. Wow, that's 25 minutes.
Now it's quick. Mind you, the venue list is brutal if you joust it, which Liam probably did if it ended that quickly and that badly.
Yeah, so Amish Josh says he ran
50
it
points.
with 2 A's and an AP5. So his skinny hand with 2 A's and an AP5. That was a good game we had, wasn't it, Josh?
50 points will mean he killed Lula, I guess.
Well, what's Neil flying?
Neil's flying Falcon and T65, I think.
Okay.
I think that's... Yeah, he's flying episode 6. He's flying Lando with Wedge. Episode 6 style.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very cool. Very thematic.
See, for me here with Wedge, I'd 4K with Wedge. I'd drop Leia, 4K with Wedge, and sloop with the Falcon.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm expecting.
Let's
The
see
only
what
thing
happens.
is you lose Han's pilot ability, but that's okay. You'll get it back later.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but part of the problem with, again, another conversation we were having. Part of the problem with the way people play, the best players know when to disengage,
Yes.
right? And that's not a lie. That's not me putting a slight on anybody. But the best players know when to disengage. Whereas the mid-level stroke above average players, they smell blood and they go for
That's me.
the kill.
That's totally me. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no. I make that
But
mistake.
that'll
every
only
time.
take us so far, and I'm the same, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm learning more and more now to disengage.
Yeah, being patient.
Excuse me. Because with the game against Rasta that I had on Tuesday, we didn't engage for about 25 minutes.
Okay.
You know, and then I put recoil in to get that engagement off, because he turned Han around and gone out
Yeah,
wide
he
with
did.
Han, and then I'm the other side of the board, slow rolling with the
You
others.
tried to catch Wedge.
And tried to catch Wedge because I saw I had that. I was behind him. Whatever he did, it was behind him. Even if he 4K'd, I've still got a shot on him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you coordinated a banky boost into a 5-4.
I coordinated a focus, bank boost, 5 forwards, target lock.
Yeah. That's a lot of movement.
Yeah. And then I said I'd take the barrel roll onto the rock, which failed, which gave me stress but left me where I was, because you need the stress.
Oh,
for
so
recoil.
you intentionally failed the barrel to get the stress from recoil.
Yeah.
Well janked, sir. Why is Jags trying to barrel? Why would he not just boost?
Well, he wants to get behind it, doesn't he?
Yeah, but is that gonna fit? That don't fit.
Yeah, it does. He's in.
Does it fit?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Disregard my last.
To be fair, though, I probably would have boosted with Guri because you get the focus. Why has he got focus there?
You've got calculate. He's linked to calculate.
Oh, yeah.
Boost and barrel rolls on those linked to
okay,
calculate.
fine.
Well, linked to focus, but.
He's taloned.
Oh no.
Well, that's okay. But the K would have been a better move.
Yeah, if he K-turned, he could have got a shot, I think.
And
It's kinda like in no man's land now.
before the Vipers had even moved.
Depends if the Falcon's going to occupy that space, it's okay. If the Falcon's going to do a 3 bank up the table, then that might be why he's done that.
That shows me then that the Falcon probably isn't slooping where I thought he would sloop.
Yeah, I thought he would sloop left down to where wedges now,
Yeah.
but he may just be 3 banking up the table.
Yeah.
Which is
Why
cool,
would you do that though?
because you get a side shot in the start bumper.
Not convinced. I'm not convinced. So talk to me about homing missiles.
Oh, baby. Home missiles.
Are they the best missile in the game?
I think so. I'm guessing you watched the game back then. you watched the stream back.
No, but I heard about it. I didn't watch it back.
I couldn't convince Tim, right? Tim said, more red dice, more good. So I said, well, 7 Zs with home missiles is 28 red dice too.
Yeah.
And he wasn't convinced.
Yeah, but I bet he was saying it's just 1 damage. Like, it's 7 damage, that's it.
Yeah, but it's 7 damage, which Wedge would not be happy about.
Well, no, you take him off
But
the
he
board
said
in
you
one
never
go.
get that to happen. That's what I said. You got enough to kill Wedge in a turn. He's like, no, that won't happen. I was like, but Tim, the maths checks out.
Yeah.
He weren't convinced though.
So, just talk about...
He didn't like it.
Tim is obviously possibly the most knowledgeable person in the store about the game, right? I think.
How did Wedge get 2 actions?
Ask him.
He
Oh,
boosted.
he may have
he
moved
afterburners the boost. That's
Yeah.
why. The boost was an afterburner.
And he obviously layered because he's not taking the stress.
Hand's going all the way around. Trying to dodge Guri. I'm surprised he boosted.
Wedge with no tokens it scares me. Not as in like from a flying
He's a glass
against it
cannon.
point of view. I think you have to have tokens on him because otherwise he'll go. He'll die.
He's a glass cannon. It's tricky.
So 4 dice.
Um,
What's this? This is Han, obviously.
This is why
Han into Guri?
hand into the generic, I think, because that was through the rock. Bloody hell, that's a hammer and a half. Yes, the
Yeah,
generic.
cool.
No, Jags has got enough paint, he's fine.
Wow.
Who needs focus, sir?
Who needs the focus token or the calculate token?
No modifications required.
Wow.
Oh boy. That was quite the shot.
So yeah, Saturday morning. What do people normally do on Saturday morning? They go shopping, don't they?
Yeah. To be honest, I'd probably still be in bed if I wasn't.
If you weren't here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit lazy on the weekend.
Dude, you're always out doing something though.
It's usually at the store.
Is there anything happening next weekend? Like tournament wise?
No, because there's 2 weeks to our Wave 2 Championship.
Isn't there one in Sutton Ashfield next weekend?
There might be the one in Derby.
Wars and Swords? Oh yeah, there is, yeah. Because that's the second, that's
Yeah,
the
they
middle
do
weekend.
third, they do third weekend. So there's that. And then the weekend after that, we've got the Wave 2 Championship here.
We have, yeah. We have. Which is a bit... I don't know. It's one of them. I'm not sure that it will actually go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not saying that it will or it won't. So please don't quote me to say Steve said it's this or Steve said it's that, because that's not what it is. But there's a clash with Lewis's Ray event, Ray of Hope event for charity.
Yeah, there is. The same day.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, it's tricky.
You know, Lewis is. I know Lewis would understand, and that's all good. But Lewis is one of those guys that has really supported Warlords.
He has.
You know, over the last X amount of years, and
Oh, he's a veteran.
yeah, I'd love one, please.
I'm wrong.
I'm choking on my own coffee. One sugar, please, sir. So yeah, it's one of them where we don't quite know what's what. And the strange thing is, I've actually got tickets for both of them.
So you're somewhere. Steve will be playing X-Wing in 2 weeks.
Well, I've got. That's not strictly true, right? I've got tickets for the Ray event.
Okay.
Right, and I had tickets as soon as they announced it. I had tickets for that, and then the Wave 2 was announced here, and I'm like, because Alessandro was asking me, "Are you going up to the Ray event?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because obviously you want to support your local store."
Yeah, you're torn between the two.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
torn between the two.
and it's a real tricky one because it's. I'm not going to lie, it's because it's Lewis,
Oh, yeah.
and Lewis is cool, and Lewis is always.
Yeah, Lewis and Jess have worked hard to organise that
Yeah,
event,
yeah.
so
So I'm not entirely sure what's actually going on, but I will be playing. You're right, I will be playing X-Wing somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where Rasta goes and whether or not he can actually chat with the guys here to maybe push it back a weekend. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but I'm out with Rich Campbell on the Friday night.
Oh, the Ashley Taylor.
No, me and Rich. It is the Ashley Taylor
Yeah.
charity night, but me and Rich, we got a. It's called the Shepshed Association for the Prosecution of Felons. Right? Thank you, mate.
Right. Okay.
It's like a secret policeman's ball, right? That we go to. But that's on that night. Now, if I go up to Preston the day after, that night with Rich is normally pretty heavy going. It's wine on the table, it's a 3-course meal, it's guest speakers, it's beer
Yeah.
on tap, do you know what I mean? It's a good night. However, I don't know. People don't want to tune in and listen to my personal dilemmas. So, we got some good people here today, though, haven't we?
We do indeed, as always.
The room is full of top-level talent today. Let's have a look down the list so you can see who you might be. You might be able to expect on the stream a bit later. We have Laszlo, who made top table last month.
Yeah, he made the Saturday final
Yeah.
against Christian.
He did, yeah. Alex Bruce is always fun to have up from London.
Yeah, very good player.
We have Paul and Jude Spurgeon.
Oh yes.
Travelled
You
all the
couldn't
way
miss
up
him.
here. Couldn't miss him.
Do you know I spoke to him this morning? And
Yeah,
it took
yeah.
him 4 1/4 hours.
I know, which is actually is true to form, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know, some ridiculous excuse about a car breaking down or something like that. But
When he
we're-
started his car, it wouldn't start this
Yeah.
morning. So Paul's had a long morning already.
Blando78, hello mate.
Is it not on YouTube?
Yeah, I've been sat waiting for this on YouTube. Oh, is it not on YouTube?
Let me check the dashboard.
Let me check on the dash.
It is on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. There's a bit of a lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people watching on YouTube as well. Cool.
I don't say it's not there, but it.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll get John to check it.
Yeah, I'm just surprised because it seems like it's online.
Well, thanks for joining us on Twitch anyway, dude.
Yes, the more the merrier.
We're here all weekend.
We are indeed. I probably will be on stream all weekend. I'll try to be.
So yeah, Paul and Jude, 4 hours in the car to get up
Oh
there.
yeah, they're here both days as well.
Which is cool.
Paul's birthday weekend.
It's Paul's birthday weekend. It's Rasta's birthday weekend.
Yeah.
It's my birthday next weekend. And I just want to say, personally, to Paul, who bought me a little gift, thank you, mate, for that. You know, I do appreciate you and what you do and the things that...
He's a lovely guy.
Yeah, he is. He is. Proper nice guy.
Yeah.
You
Just
know,
loves the game.
yeah.
And I think
Okay.
for him, it's important to have a hobby he can share with his son as well, which is nice.
That's a real powerful thing.
Yeah.
It's like Rasta and Sim.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not they tear chunks out of each other on other issues in life, they've always still got X-Wing.
Yeah.
And do you know what they've got? They've always got that moment where Sim won that small tournament, World Championship or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, no one cares about that.
You know, and that Rasta's got...
Got a score for you.
Oh, got a score. Hold on.
Oh.
Mr. Kev Bellamy wins 200 to 52.
Beat Richard Campsall 200
52.
to 52. Thank you, sir. So yeah, I mean, there was a photo that was taken of Rasta crying with Sim, giving him a massive hug.
Yes.
That's been turned into a drawing and been presented to Rasta,
Oh,
and
really?
he's got that up in his house.
Wow.
You know, from someone in the community.
Yeah.
You know, it's just. So Blando 78, that's okay. Hi just means on YouTube I can link to Last TV and watch it. I'm not sure why YouTube doesn't seem to be working because it's on our
from our end it says YouTube is working and people are watching it.
the stream. It says we're live and it says the stream health is green.
Yeah.
You know, and there's people watching and yeah, I don't know what's going on with that then.
Let's see if I can load it on my phone, shall I?
Yeah, do it.
I'll have a
Give us an
peek.
extra viewer. Push those subscriptions up, Ryan.
I'm subscribed to our YouTube channel.
And look who's just turned up in the chat room. It's Warlords veteran, Vienna cowboy from Austria.
Never heard of him.
Who? Exactly. Who are you? You come over here, taking all our coins.
Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Christian? You're right.
Nice to see you, dude. Hope you're well. What's the weather
isn't
like out in
live.
Austria?
Isn't live.
It's not.
It's not live on YouTube. It's just not there. We'll have to check with John after the round.
Well, just poke your head out.
That is bizarre. I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know.
Because on the computer says it's working, but my phone says it can't find it.
I don't know. Just pop the door open. So it's
The
coming
chat
up.
works.
The chat's working. So the page is there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe after this game, we just have to refresh the
Yeah,
stream
we'll wait for the round to finish because
Yeah.
we don't want to mess it up.
because
while
there's a
the
big.
round's going on.
We've got a big
And
0
between-
point off here.
Between rounds, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wedge has found a rock to park himself on.
What's he doing on a rock?
I don't know how he got there. We were busy trying to fix the stream, and then I turned around and Wedge is on a rock.
Yeah.
Hands shooting gooey.
And Jag's dice just.
They are fire.
Yeah.
You ain't getting through that.
No.
Gooey's now going to outmaneuver Wedge.
The sun's come out nice and warm since yesterday in Austria.
Excellent.
Whenever I think of Austria, I always think of skiing.
Oh yeah.
Is it in?
So
Is it in? I don't-
Johnny's fishing. Like, you don't want it.
He
You
is.
don't want it in. You don't want to know.
No. We'll get T.O. out there.
Yeah. Is it in? Is it not in?
No.
No, it's not in. It's out.
It's out. Safe.
No shot there.
No range.
So range 1 at wedge.
From this, the guy in the middle here, yeah? Yeah, there we go. This is what I've asked him to do, that.
Yeah.
I've asked him to point, which is cool.
It's going to be a severe blapping.
Ooh,
Or
no
not.
paint. Kei Taniguchi.
Morning, Kay.
How are you, my good friend? We are...
Take a shield.
Yeah.
Regenerate it next round.
Wedge shouldn't be on.
No, wedge should not be on.
Wedge should be dead
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah.
I think
But
Johnny's got a
and
bit...
is going to struggle to support him from where he is next turn. He's going to have to hard turn back in.
But even so, you would layer then, wouldn't you? And Kei.
Well, has he even got lair? Because lair takes 3 turns to come back. I don't think he's got lair. I think he's got another turn to go before he can layer again.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Wouldn't...
Could have lost count.
I think he's missed an opportunity to drop a ring cargo shoot as well. I think he should get that control down early.
He probably should have dropped it in the channel.
Who wants to do a judge call?
I'll do it.
Oh!
Judge call.
Judge call. Steve's judging. This is dangerous. Do you think can Steve be trusted with that?
I
There you
think
go,
he's
boss.
very qualified.
I'm going to reserve judgment. Oh, doing very well, Kay. Thank you. It's good to be here this morning and see who our next veteran's going to be. You got me and Steve for today. For the next 5 rounds. Should be good fun. It's already a very interesting first game. The Triple Star Vipers are pretty scary. Wedge is in a bit of trouble.
I've had a word with Director John to come and check out
yeah.
the YouTube problems.
Okay.
Yeah. The dashboard
shows-
says it's streaming,
it
but
shows
my
you're
phone
streaming.
can't find the stream.
And we've had Blando78 saying that he was wanting to watch on YouTube because he can put it on his telly.
Yeah.
And it's not there. We're not doing that. Doing.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we are going to YouTube on some level.
Yeah, it's confusing
But-
just because the dashboard says it's all working.
Yeah.
Like I said, I looked at my phone on the channel and I couldn't see it. Couldn't see it broadcasting. Very strange.
Let's just have a look on stream.
Never gonna fight with Restream. Oh yeah. Restream's not convinced, is it?
No. Right, so guys, you might lose the YouTube stream if you're watching right now.
I might put you on screen next, Paul, so you be careful.
Oh.
He's flying your list.
I know he is, yeah. It's like I said, I'm playing through Paul.
Oh, right, you're
Yeah.
channeling your
Yeah.
inner Paul. Well, Paul is channeling his inner Ryan. That's
Yeah.
probably more accurate.
It says like that. That's because we might be on list.
Phone can't see it for some reason.
Any good? You found it yet?
I think that might have just fixed it. It might take a second or two.
Cool. Cool.
It's all good.
It's all good, boss.
Yeah, my phone can see it.
We found
It's
it,
going,
yeah?
yeah, it's
Right,
going.
we're back
Yeah.
live on YouTube.
It was the privacy set to unlisted.
Was that what it was?
Yeah,
So it was streaming, but it was hidden.
Yeah.
Aha!
you,
Thank you,
sir.
John.
So if you got the direct link, you could have linked to it.
Yeah.
Which I did share around, but if you hadn't...
That's
you
why
couldn't
we had
link
viewers
it.
on there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so we are back on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, internets.
Hello.
I'm channeling my inner Tim.
Yeah.
Hi, Kay. I'm not so bad yourselves. I'm actually all right. How are you today, Ryan?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah. You were supposed to be playing today, weren't you?
Well, I never
Were
bought
you?
a ticket because I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot. But
Mate, you're part of the team. You're
I know.
You're an
I thought I
integral.
had.
You're an integral part of this team.
I thought I bought a ticket.
And
Turns out I hadn't bought a
I,
ticket.
I can't believe I've just been sat here saying about how we should support our local stores.
No.
Unbelievable.
Tried to buy one last Tuesday and they'd sold out.
On the Saturday, do you want to fly tomorrow?
No. I'm
You
not.
sure?
I'm just not feeling well enough to play 5 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow though? You're a mind reader, fortune teller.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quite happy in it.
I hope you waved.
We can do a general wave. I'm waving. I'm waving right now, okay?
Yeah, Ryan was actually waving then.
Yeah.
It's like sitting next to Tim Marsden all over again.
Just a bit less reasonable than Tim.
Yeah. We're all less reasonable than Tim.
Fair.
Tim's one of the most level-headed people I've ever met,
Yeah, he is.
in the weirdest kind of way. Well, not really weird at all. Yeah, so what's going on with Wedge? Seriously, he's taken like 2 shields. the
Anywhere
whole
he
game.
goes forwards, he gets shot by Guri. And he's got to go forwards. So he's going to have to go forwards really quick.
Wouldn't you K-turn though?
And if you've got Leia, and I don't think he's got Leia.
Score from Jeff Ball.
There's a score coming in, and it's Jeff Ball.
wins 200 to 30. To 30, Jeff.
3-0, 200 to 30. Done.
Excellent. They're
Excellent.
coming in thick
They're
and
coming in
fast.
now. It's like, this is what I love about Saturdays. It's like watching the football.
Yeah, it is. It's like watching final score in it in here. It's great.
Beep, 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 beep. Incoming score. Ian Kafka
Yeah.
loses 300 to 0.
Wedge has just gone 4 forwards. It's out. Regenerate the shield back, like I said. Goes over that rock. So the only action he could do is afterburners.
Okay.
And there's a debris in his way.
What's the token?
Disarm.
Oh, because of R2.
Because of the shield.
Yeah, cool.
Regen shield. Take a
Cool,
disarm.
cool, cool. How is it in Scotland today, dude? Morning, Captain Rex.
Morning!
Happy birthday for last week, by the way, sir. It's a proper
It was Rex's birthday as well.
Last
I'm missing
Tuesday.
it all.
Last
aren't I?
Tuesday,
I didn't
right?
realise happy birthday,
Yeah,
Rex.
yeah. So what we have, February seems to be like the month for Warlords
Yeah.
birthdays. What month's your birthday?
June.
No, you're not part of the clan, you see.
Nope.
You're not part of the
Summer baby.
top end echelons.
Yeah.
So yes, today is Rasta's birthday. It's Paul Spurgeon's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, it was just
It's my birthday next Saturday. It's
It's all kicking off, isn't
Fish's birthday around this time as well. Salt's
Fish's
birthday around this time as well. All the best people are born in February, dude.
Oh my god, I'm missing out, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to change the birthday.
And a bit like, well, yeah, like the Queen, you can have 2. You can have 2 birthdays.
Yeah, Wedge just got half pointed in one shot.
Yeah, it happens.
Because it's Wedge.
Yeah. And he's got a stunned pirate as well. So when he goes over that debris next turn,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's going to be fun.
you have to take a damage.
The one-time stun pilot is actually a bad crit to get
Yeah.
when you're facing a debris. Oh, Wedge.
Morning, Warlords. So yeah, we were talking about who's actually in the room today. So we got Andy Cameron, who made the finals of the Belgian Nationals.
I've heard of him, yeah.
We've got Rasta Mace. Don't know who that is.
Rastaface.
Yeah.
He's,
Silly name, anyway, isn't it?
yeah.
But
I've heard of Rooster Mouse, but
Yeah.
I can't picture Rastaface.
He's looking trim, mate, these days. He's
Yeah.
lost a ton of weight and he's looking good.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
We've got the amazing Steve Face
Yes.
up from London, Lantan.
Part of the London crew.
I hear he's the man who invented the jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Yeah. We
Very
have
good.
the most consistent player in X-Wing in the room,
Yes.
Mr. James Andrew Finlayson.
Very, very good player.
We've got barrel rolls going off from Jude in the background. We've got Josh Salty Mills. We have Will Pintar
Yeah.
and Ben Hibbert from the Sith Takers.
They have
They've come down to join us today.
from Stockport today. Good to have him in.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a little chat with Will earlier, and do you know what? That guy's just quality.
Yeah,
top,
just
top
a good
guy.
guy.
And he's doing, I don't know whether you know, but they're doing something called Sith Takers Snapshots, which are little 10 to 15 minute podcasts.
Oh, cool. We could steal that idea.
Yeah, we could do, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Because although Firestorm have stolen our streaming ideas, I don't want to be tarred with the same brush. I'm only joking, Firestorm. Yeah, we're actually really cool that more people are streaming.
Yeah, the more content, the better.
But let's be honest, don't stream and make it look like a dog. Seriously, because it's bad-looking streams, people just turn off.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Will is the nicest trained killer you'll ever meet. He is. He's a sniper, isn't he? Was he a sniper?
I don't know, he was in the army.
Yeah, he's still in the army. Yeah. He's something to do with recruitment in the army now, but
Oh, right,
I think he was a sniper.
Yeah, Christian played against him on the stream.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It went as well as you think.
Yeah.
Christian was in that game. Christian just demolished
Yeah,
everyone on the
he's a
stream.
sniper. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So he's the nicest killer we'll ever meet.
Yeah, that's
actually, when you think about that,
that is
that's
actually true. I thought you were
kind of
joking, but that's,
a little bit scary.
The more I realise, yeah, that's actually true. I'm kind of disconcerted.
So Will at the minute is playing Miles Stevenson. We love Miles over here, don't we?
Oh yeah, and now
such a
Miles'
nice guy.
list is very interesting.
It's called Akaka.
It is.
Akaka.
Yeah.
You know, and it's three A's and 2 K's.
Yeah, 3A wings, 2K wings, and everything has home missiles.
Does it?
Yeah, it really does.
4 dice every time.
Yeah, 4 dice every time, mate. It's a 20 red dice list, that.
We've,
Brutal.
We've got the amazing Ian Wardle.
Ah, always a pleasure to have Ian.
His beard he's got a strong beard game at the minute.
He does. I can't do that.
No.
My beard is rubbish.
Is it?
I got the hair,
Yeah, but Ian's like 35 years older than you.
but my beard just don't happen, does it?
Well, you know what? It's not all about the beard, son.
I know.
You know. Mark Ward, our favourite of all the Marks.
Yeah, the best Mark.
The best Mark ever.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
And I know he'll watch this back because he does. And
Yeah.
he told me he watched my game back with Rasta on Tuesday. It was great.
Oh, right, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, "It was a really good game," and I'm like, "Okay, cool."
I really like Mark's list as well. It's he's got 4 Blue Squadron Resistance A-wings
Yeah.
with nothing on them,
Yeah,
and 9 num
yeah, that's it.
with just some tricks.
Yeah,
Like the
great.
title, pattern analyze, all the silly things. It's really cool.
Enigma Wargaming, Will is a legend. Yeah, we don't disagree with that, mate. He's such a nice
Yeah,
guy.
nice to have so many other people in the building.
Such a good guy. So do you think do you think Jag's going after Wedge?
I think he's found him.
Yeah. And some guy called Simeon Delapina. He's here today.
Who's that?
The surname rings a bell.
Yeah, I think
Not
so.
sure.
Oh, that's because same surname as Scarlet, isn't it?
Yeah, Scarlett, the best Delapina.
Yeah.
So that's George Delapina's daughter. So Simeon Delapina must be his son. Not sure.
Yeah, it must
I'm
be.
not sure. But he looks all right. He looks to be a promising player.
Yeah, just starting in the world of X-Wing.
Still young and you know
Yeah,
doing
lots of promise.
doing what he's doing. Please greetings to all. I have to go to work. Wounder. Proper wounder.
Gutted for you, Christian.
Hope can see tomorrow longer. Have fun, guys. Thank you, Vienna Cowboy. Thanks, Christian.
Nice to have you in, mate.
Yeah, nice to have you in. It's always good to say hi. Enjoy work, sir. Enjoy work.
Sounds very good.
I'm working today, doing this for you guys out there.
Yeah.
And do you know how much I'm getting paid? I'm getting paid in coffee. That's what I'm getting paid.
Oh, yeah. Why are they placing wedge like that?
Well, he's talon rolled, isn't he?
That's not a talent roll. Unless the model's off on the base because it's on a magnet, which is entirely possible. Yeah, that's why. It's just not weird. Like, well, it should not be facing the template, but it's just the model. Because I couldn't see the base.
Did he obviously layered, yeah, because layer's gone down to 0.
Yeah, he got layer back that turn.
Oh no, he's got stress. Oh yeah, because he went over the debris, yeah.
Take stun pirate. Down to 2 health. But he's got a range 1 shot at Guri.
Thanks, Steve. Your work makes much more fun. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the efforts, guys. It's all right.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Enigma Wargaming. We love doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we love the stream.
For me, running the stream is as fun as playing, which is why I'm quite just do it both days. Because
and it's nice that we're now starting to build up a core of people.
yeah, you get the same people in the chat that you recognise, and we have a good time.
And
The more the merrier.
The good thing about it, and this is the real kind of positive, is that there's a lot of people that are in the chat on a Tuesday that have now started coming to our events because of the Tuesday night streams, you know. So
Well,
we've
Vienna
invited
Cowboy's one of them.
Yeah, Vienna Cowboy, Adam Pye Jones.
Yeah, he's in the building. The Pie is in the building.
The Pie is in the building. Dan Cooper, who's one of not Dan Cooper, Dan, the guy from Cov. What's his surname? There's a guy from Coventry that comes up. He's come up to play here. Dan Smith.
Dan Smith.
Yeah, he's playing James Finson
That's
at the
it.
minute. Yeah, Dan Smith. He's
That's a trial
he's
by
one of
fire.
the. He's one of the. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Warlords. Here you go, sir. Here's James Andrew Finlayson to play you.
Yeah. Enjoy.
I would say it's a bit far for me, but Vienna Cowboy makes a bit of a mockery of that claim, doesn't he? Yeah, he does, Kate, to be fair.
He just blows us all
Dude,
out of the water.
get a flight to East Midlands Airport and we'll come and pick you up. Seriously.
Yeah,
it's not an
if you
issue.
want to do it, we'll make it happen.
And you can get a flight from Scotland, out of Scotland, I don't know, maybe 300 quid. But going into Scotland, £4.50, because nobody wants to go into Scotland.
Yeah.
So they try and make it cheap and attractive, let's be fair. A bit like my ex-girlfriend.
Oof. Oh, Steve.
Cheap and attractive.
Yeah.
That's why she's my ex-girlfriend. Because I know how to have a relationship.
That's a savagery from Steve.
No, I'm fine. Bit of Saturday morning jokes there. Saturday morning TV was always good, though, wasn't
Absolutely.
it? I'm considering it for the hyperspace, whatever it is, in December, as it's the last birthday weekend of my 30s. Okay, do it, man.
Yeah,
Seriously.
if you want to come down, we'll do everything we can to help.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Jags' dice stopped working.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
That's some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the generic on full health though, so it's not actually going to be any points.
What did that?
It's hand to the into the Starlight Blue right in front of him.
Yeah.
Through the rock. So yeah, I think it was the shield and the first hold point on the full
Okay,
health Starlight.
here comes Guri. He'll probably take Wedge off the board.
No.
No.
Unlikely.
Spend it. Spend a calculator.
Wedge shot at the generic bottom left behind Guri
Why?
because it has less health and no tokens.
Why though? You take Guri off, surely.
You can't take Guri off with 5 health.
No, but you do
Wedge is
some
dead.
damage. Yeah. Oh. Hashtag put it where you like. Does the Warlords have hyperspace trials, aka regionals? Yes, we do.
Yes.
And
Oh,
it
the date has
is.
been slated for it.
It's the end of the year, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's November, December time.
Yeah, it's a long way off. We've got
Yeah.
we've got to finish the veteran season first. But yeah, we will do
Yeah.
this year, but in winter, next winter.
Yeah.
But before the end of 2019, we'll have one.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
It's the first time it'll be the biggest event we've hosted as a store.
Well, I think we're looking. Well, I think we're hoping to get 100 plus.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, like I said, it's the first time we've done it because the store can only accommodate a tournament of 40.
It's early December,
that-
last birthday weekend of my 30s.
There you go. It's,
There we go.
It's on Facebook. It's
Yeah.
one of the. If you go on the Facebook page on the events,
There's like a
it's
placeholder there.
There
isn't
is,
there?
yeah. So we know the weekend it's going to be in theory.
I think what we've got is
There's a lot of planning involved.
yeah, there is a
now
lot
and
of planning. Then they're starting to plan it now.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I was chatting to Ash about it last week. They are starting to plan it now, and they're hoping that we're going to get a good turnout.
Yeah.
Which I can't see any reason why not, because let's be honest, this is the spiritual home of UK X-Wing.
Yes.
I think that guy I mentioned earlier had something to do with the best in the world.
What,
or
Rooster
something.
Mouse?
Yeah, and his offspring.
Yeah, Simone.
Yeah. Ooh, don't call him that. Seriously. You could call you can call him Simone, but he hates if you call him Simon.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. No, and I genuinely mean it. I don't. I'm normally one for taking the mick a little bit on stream, but I will
not the
never.
way to go.
No, because if he listened back and heard that I called him that, mate, he'd cap me. He's 18, I'm 45, right? He'd cap me.
Fair enough.
See, this collision detector business, right? This
It's
is
a bit
why.
tasty, innit?
This is why I
It's a
say
bit
it's called
tasty.
the I don't care card. Now the
Yeah.
result:
Simeon Delpina
Simeon Delapina,
wins 200
200
to 99.
to 99. Excellent. He's all right at that game, isn't he?
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Seems to be. Maybe this year will be his year. You know, perhaps he'll up his level a bit.
Yeah. He's always shown a lot of promise for Simeon. I think
Perhaps-
he could actually go and win a good
Yeah, I mean, perhaps we should do like the WWE and call it and invent a universal title.
tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, not a world title, a universal title. An interplanetary
We
title.
can have like 5 different champions, can't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Who would be the tag team then?
Well, that would probably be the UKTC guys.
Fair.
So it would be Rasta, Sim, and
Tim Marsden.
Tim Marsden. Yeah. Another one. Miles Stevenson wins.
200 to 90. Let me go and check that. Who was he playing?
Will Pinter.
Will Pinter.
Well, what did you get? 94.
Nice.
Don't say anything, she'll make me forget the numbers I've got in my head.
Yep.
another score.
They're coming in now.
Alex won 200.
Alex Bruce.
Yep, won 200.
Rob Warren.
So I'm a 145 or 154. I'll be back.
Very professional.
Kay's working out a Royal Rumble game mode for X-Men.
Oh,
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
yeah. Everyone has one ship, and every turn someone new appears on the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was 145.
145. Cool.
Thanks, James. Oh, I'd love an X-Wing Royal Rumble.
That'd be great. You wouldn't be able to do 30 players though, would you? You'd just have 2 players, but you'd have 5 ships each. And you put them on. You draw numbers out.
All of us around one table. That's it.
You could
you
do
make it like-
super massive.
Yeah, but you make it like 4 mats. A
Yeah.
square of 4 mats at 6 by 6. And every turn someone pops on. That's ridiculous. We'd be there all day, but it'd be amazing.
Blanks for Jag. Oh, that 1 damage is just. That's just painful. Ooh, who knocked the stream? They've knocked the camera.
Oh, the dice camera's gone. Do you want to go and fix it?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. Let me just fix the dice
It's so
camera.
clumsy.
I know.
Hit crit.
Gotta have a score.
Hold on. Ryan! Other way, son. So I was just trying to get. That's it. I'll do. They knocked the dice cam.
Ah, shockers.
Crazy. Yeah, go on.
Shockers. Sim,
I've got his.
have you?
200 to 99.
He's just told me. Hey, look. Ian stuck around, is he?
Yeah.
Right, fix it. We can see the
Yeah, yeah, it's cool, man. Thank you.
It's all right.
Blando, will the list go live on Tabletop 2 page? I'm interested to see after the points change. Yeah, they will be public soon. Let me see if I can do that. I don't want to edit event. Is that what it is?
Sounds good to me, Kay. I like it.
One ship, small base, 60 points top. Start with 3 players. At the end of every other turn, everyone regens a shield and a new player enters the game.
See, I do like that idea, but I think one person should just be allowed to rock up with a really big ship.
Like the Big Show.
Yeah, the big show.
And it needs three of them to take him out.
Yeah, everyone's zipping around A-wings and then just someone hits the ball with an upsilon.
Yeah.
And it's like, have it.
Yeah. I'm Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Get these hands! And he'll just go in and he'll go blap, blap, one shot 3 or 4 ships.
Yeah.
Right, and then he's gone because everyone gangs up on him.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. That would be
3
so
A-wings, pick up the upsilon and just throw it off the map.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But here's another thing, right? Because the Royal Rumble is obviously over the top rope, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what you can do is if you take a damage, you have to do a 1 forwards. And can only enter one side of the map. Yeah, so you could if you take a damage, you've got to do 1 forwards. And if it puts you off the board, one person gets to be 120 point Star Fortress, but only if they can make a convincing case for being Andre the Giant.
I like it.
I think that's legit.
Yeah. I really like it.
So Jag's moving in for the blocking now, I think.
Yeah, so
It's gonna
if
stop
all he wants is Guri, if he can get Guri and Handed both hit that Star Viper, Guri will get the focus and she will outmaneuver Handed because his bow tie's at the side. So she'll get the focus, she'll have 4 dice and he'll have no agility. And it will hurt.
I'm not so sure that he will get outmaneuvered because when he moves forward, the arc will move forward.
He might, yeah, but he might.
But
If he bangs into it.
No, but it's viable.
Yeah, there's really nowhere for Hand to go apart from like 4 forwards.
But going back to Blando, yeah, we'll publish the lists. I'll have to get the director John to do it because I'm not quite sure how we do it, but I need to learn the TTT software.
It's in the edit event somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to edit the event while it's live though. Oh yeah, okay, it's just a pop-up.
List visible.
Lists,
There you go.
list
You can
visibility,
set-
yeah. Yeah.
And then just save at the bottom, I guess.
So they should be live now, Blando.
Yeah. Well, do you want to put it in the chat as well? We can put it in the chat, can't we? So if you click
What? This?
yeah.
The score!
Another score.
The Rasta Man.
Rasta birthday, 56 years old Mace. Where is he?
He's not being gentle on his birthday, I can tell you that.
Well, he's never gentle anyway, mate.
No.
Where is he? He's not there.
He's actually not.
There he is, there he is, there he is.
He must.
Like,
200 then, yeah?
To
Could
0.
not see him.
Oh.
That's a brutal start.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, they're coming in thick and fast.
Here we
Leicester
go.
0, Newcastle United
James
12.
Finlayson
Yes.
wins 200 to 169.
200
It was
to
169.
169.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That seemed pretty close, that one.
That is a very close one.
That's a half pointer there, isn't it?
Yeah, hands a bump bank.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
he-
good play from Jack, really.
That
isn't
is really good play from James. Yeah, absolutely.
How much longer have we got on right?
it? 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hans picked up Stun Pirate as well, so it don't really matter with hand, does it?
No, hand's never going to hit us.
How does that work with collision detector?
Even though you're ignoring it, you're still overlapping it, so I'd say you still trigger stuns. But I'm not 100% sure. I would say you
But
still
collision
trigger.
detector says you ignore the effects.
You do, and the roll for damage is an effect of the obstacle, but you have still physically overlapped it.
Okay.
Whether or not you're ignoring its you're ignoring its effects, but you're not ignoring its presence.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because it's like if you shoot through it, and you're ignoring, you still get trick shot.
Yeah.
Because the rock is still present. You see what I mean?
To be fair, I think Jags has got this game, but
Yeah, I think Gary's going to rip a hole in Hand.
yeah, Hand's got 7 hole left. Is that a double bump on both of those Star Vipers? No, it's just on the one at the back. So he's got has he got an arc with the Star Viper?
He might have Gary and Arc.
No, I mean the one that's bumped Guri. The other
Yeah, it's
Black
going to
Sun
have a
Assassin.
range one. And
Has he got a shot on Han?
surely does.
Unless Han deletes it off the table. He's just checking it's not bumped for damage.
Yeah, because it used to be in 1.0. Stun Pilot was it's overlapping an obstacle or bumping.
Come on, it's 4 dice. Come on, John. What's he got?
Oh, above average.
Hit,
Pretty
hit,
good.
hit, crit.
There's some pain there though. He's
Yeah.
alright.
So there's crit, which is a shield of the other Black Sun, I think, isn't it? Yeah, there it goes. And now it should be. It's not going to be bye-bye, Han, I don't think, but it's going to be.
No,
I'm
next
absolutely
turn
going to
is
wreck your
quite
face, Han.
possibly.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
If Gary's got him outmaneuvered.
Oh,
Gary! Oh, Gary!
Jag.
And they're saying it's in art. So it's got Han Solo. Does he roll an evade on that? He does roll an evade on that.
So
Try
3.
twice. So
So
3
that's
hits.
actually not too bad then.
I don't know. That's pretty bad.
No, the criticals would have been worse. If
Yeah.
you'd taken any crits, it would have been worse.
He's got a range one from this guy. That's short.
I don't think that's an arc.
I think it is. We'll see. It's hard to tell with the large bases because a lot of the ships cover the base, so you can't really see where the base starts and ends with the Falcon being that big. But it's not as bad as the Ghost. When the Ghost's on the table, you can see absolutely none of the base. So I put the Ghost on stream quite often, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course you did. Yeah, so he's got.
Yeah, he's,
range.
oh,
my
that's dead.
God.
Unless he can roll an evade.
Which
he
he
can roll
does.
the evade. Oh. He had 2 goes at it, to be fair, but yeah, 1 health. He's dead next turn.
Wow.
He will maybe kill the 1 on 1 health. He could half point the other generic, but that's really all he's gonna get. Yeah, Jag's got the bump. There was nothing Han could do apart from a 4 forwards, which if he'd done a 4 forwards, he might be able to boost around and get away. That's the only thing I would say, but I'm not sure if the 4 forwards would fix. Again,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell from this angle with the camera. So
Yeah, yeah.
any other manoeuvre was gonna be a bump thing, and that was always gonna happen if you bump.
Yeah.
Now here's a thought, right?
Yeah.
What happens if Han was to move now, and then he dropped a rig cargo chute on a Star Viper? And
Yeah.
the Star Viper just goes collision detector.
Yeah, I'll have
Because
to,
it's-
we'd have to see what the card said on.
Because as soon as collision just says when you overlap an obstacle. When you move,
It's
it says when you move through, doesn't it? Actually.
time them around it.
Yeah.
Time on the round, Extreme players!
Because I'm pretty sure collision detector says you have to move through it, so you wouldn't be able to collision detector it.
Yeah, yeah.
You would just have to take it.
Okay.
It's interesting. Yeah, I spoke to John briefly when I was out there. I'm fixing the dice cam, and he was unhappy with how he played Wedge.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was very unhappy with it. The parking on the rock, the running away when he couldn't run away, and just getting hounded across the board.
Yeah. I'm not sure that John's going to like the list. So collision detector, while you boost or barrel, you can move through and overlap obstacles. After you move through
Yeah.
or overlap an obstacle. So when you drop that, you would overlap an obstacle.
Oh, it's all overlap.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just after you move through.
Yeah.
But no, because it's after you move through overlap, so you can collision detector a recargo chute on your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is silly.
This is a bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Han could be okay if he 2 turns into the board.
So Jude loses 124 to 35.
You kidding?
Cool.
Not.
It's essentially bracing for impact. That's clone 1205. Now, incidentally, he is the favourite of all, my favourite of all the clones.
Did we work out who he was?
No,
No, I still don't know.
no.
Yeah, Han's 2 turning in.
There was a
Don't know if he can
suggestion
boost.
that it was Ben Cox,
Ben wouldn't tell me who it is.
but Ben knows who it is.
Yeah, Ben doesn't.
So I'm waiting for clone 1205 to be in the chat whilst Ben is in the store.
We should put a bounty on his head.
Yes, because Ben is not in the store
Yeah,
right now, so
yeah.
Ben is a suspect.
I'll do that. I might put a bounty on it. I may have an alt art card.
I was thinking more of like a death pound. Head in a box.
Yeah. 100 cheers to enter. Right. Tell me who clone 1205 is, and I might chuck in an alt art card.
Yeah.
You see, that was a turn where Johnny was wishing the Falcons still had a 1 hard.
Not feeling the love right now. Just tell us who you are, dude.
Yeah, just end the pain.
Otherwise, I'll just start ignoring him.
Yeah.
And then I'll change my most favourite of all the clones to Captain Rex.
Captain Rex is a very good shout. Definitely. He's
Perhaps
Lando.
we could play the yes/no game with him. Are you male? Are you non-gender specific? Are you female? That sort of thing.
Oh, you can Lando the perfect Lando.
I don't think it'll save him.
No, I don't think it's saved me either.
5s is where it's at. Yeah, 5s is pretty cool.
But he can reroll his defense dice twice,
He can.
which is very nice.
I'm predicting 3 blanks.
Then you spend
And
the
then
evade.
spend the event. This is reroll.
hand
That's
reroll,
it,
yeah.
Standard. What's he doing? Is he trying to take Guri?
This is only.
No, he's got the one on the other side.
That's true. You can get half and go if she blanks though.
No, it's
She
paint
blanks.
now. It's paint.
They're focuses, aren't they?
It's not Rex. I'm clone CT7567.
Half on one wins 161.
No way.
75.
Wow, what a-
No way. That's wrong, John. You need to go out and
get
double
blood
check
test,
that.
Half on Hammers.
Performance
Did you say
enhancers.
drugs test?
Yeah, performance enhancing on that bad boy. He's had caffeine or something.
No, in half on it's sugar.
Oh, Han survives.
Really?
Yeah. Guri rolled 1 hit, which is the only thing that can't. As long as he rolls more than 1 hand dies, if he rolls 1,
Ben
Han
Hibbert,
survives.
Ben Hibbert scored 32. His opponent scored 28.
Whoa!
Low scoring game, aren't it?
Whoa!
So Jags wins with 134. So John is 30.
Does indeed.
Cool. Arthon is my favourite clone.
Get behind that.
Darren won 86 to 60.
Darren Chapman.
Yeah.
81.
86. 86. Sorry.
Sorry, 86
To 60.
to
Just say-
60.
It's another close one. Wow.
Who are we waiting for?
Clive and Ian, Dan Cooper and Dave Pontin, Adam Jones and Salt.
Okay.
Oh, and Virgil and Laszlo. Yeah. So that was a good game.
It was.
It was a really good game.
The Star Vipers are so cool.
I think the Star Vipers are actually better.
Jake's just did everything he needed to do with
Yeah.
them. He managed to split up
This
Wedge
is
and
this is
Han.
round 1, clone 1205.
Yeah, it's the end of round 1.
Yeah.
You're expecting a score, aren't you?
Yeah.
I haven't got any more.
Wow.
Such a tease, John.
I had mouse in my hand and everything. Terrible. So let's splash screen it, right? Because we don't want to watch people packing up, do we?
Yes, transition.
So that was game 1, and that saw a Neil Jagger win, 134 to 30.
He did indeed.
Which is Neil is my second favourite of all the Jaggers, behind Mick.
Yeah.
Is it Jagger though? Or is it Jaeger?
Oh, that's the bomb, John.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Jaeger, bomb. No? Okay, fine. So while we're waiting for the last few scores to come in, if you want to subscribe to us, please do.
Dan
on Twitch.
Cooper 145.
I'm doing the housekeeping. Dan Cooper, another result. Dan Cooper, 145.
His opponent
Hang on.
101.
Dave Pontin.
101.
Are we getting Ian Kafka now?
Here we go.
Ian Kafka.
136.
136.
Kefka 136.
Clive Paget,
28.
28. Nice.
I think he needs some lessons this
Who?
Clive.
Any more?
Yeah. We need Salties and Virgils. So yeah, we are, so subscribe to us. If you've got an Amazon Prime, you can give us Twitch Prime for free, and it costs you nothing. And if you're a subscriber, then this week on Rasta and Ash, there's a giveaway.
There is.
There's a giveaway of a
dial.
dial cover.
A prototype dial cover.
Yeah. So subscribe, and that competition is only open to subscribers.
Twitch subscribers. Yes.
Yeah, Twitch subscribers. If you enjoy what we do on the stream, please give us a little cheer in the chat just to say hi. It does actually add a little bit of cash into the pot. So the more you cheer for us, the more rich I make John. So that's all good.
Less poor.
Yeah, less but yeah, we have lots of things. Subscribe on YouTube as well. And yeah, Restaurant Ash on Monday. Another tournament tomorrow, which we're streaming. We've got another 4 rounds today. Fly Casual on Tuesday. It's all go on the Warlords stream this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy days. Jag,
Yes.
we are joined by my second favourite of all the Jaggers, behind Mick.
Oh, right. Because there's another 4 of us in my family.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know you.
Some of them
I
are
don't
quite
know.
cool.
I don't know them.
Only some of them.
So we got a slightly different vibe on the weekend for the Fly Casual Tuesdays. Fly Casual Tuesday, we just talk about rugby.
Well, yeah.
We actually talk about the game.
Whoa! Say it ain't so.
We felt that you flew really well there.
Reckon?
Yeah, I think that you controlled what you needed to control when you needed to control it. I think you made a total nuisance of yourself with Guri. I think you put Wedge into a place where Wedge didn't want to be.
Yeah. I mean, John was saying he wasn't happy with how he flew Wedge.
Yeah.
And I get what he was saying with that.
Yeah.
But
you managed to split them
from my point of view, it was like
and pick one off, which is what you had to do.
I took advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
He may well have flown it badly, and he may well say that, but you still got to take advantage of it when it happens.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, just got a score coming in.
Right, Salty got 132.
Salty got 132.
His opponent got 122.
Wow! Amazing.
My only major disappointment was the fact that I couldn't polish off hand at the last turn.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, you just needed them 2 hits, didn't you? And then he's dead.
One hit.
yeah,
one health left.
One health left.
Yeah, but you needed 2 to land.
Yeah, because he had
So the
a defence.
Yeah.
Lando worked well for him on his last turn.
As soon as you roll 2 hits, it's dead. But you can.
But even so, I think that see that Falcon's actually quite tanky when it's flown with its wingman, because you've got a choice then who you want to go for. Do you take the threat of Wedge with that -1 agility dice, or do you take the threat of hand with all the toys? You know, so
Virgil scored 68.
Virgil scored 68. Laszlo
200.
200. Wow.
Well, it came early.
And that is
all the scores are in.
that is round 1.
And we generate round 2, Joe.
So while we set up round 2, I just want to say we have to do this. So Jag, we felt it was good. Yeah, you're right. John suffered a little bit from bad positioning on Wedge.
I mean, flying him through 2 rocks.
Yeah,
One when you had stun pilot.
yeah. That was a perfectly timed crit. Wasn't
Yeah, I wasn't going to argue with that one.
it? Yeah.
Oh, the excitement. Who do I get to lose to?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, so the next
Tension
pairings are up
Tension building.
in store.
Fon and Dan.
Nice. So tensions building. So let's see what matchups. Kafka versus Salt. That'll be a good one. James Finlayson versus Laszlo.
Yeah.
Jude versus Mark Ward.
Kev versus Rasta.
Versus Rasta, as is typical.
Miles Stevenson.
Miles.
Oh,
yeah, that'll be.
yeah, that's-
Ooh,
Yeah,
what a
Miles
shame.
Stevenson.
Yeah, I want to get Miles on.
Rolls
version versus
Steve.
Silly top table.
Adam Jones, Dan Smith, Alex Bruce, Tony Horsted. Who should we put on? Should we put Arthur and Dan on?
I quite like the idea of our front
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Dan's running something other than Fenrow and Bob.
Yeah, Dan Cooper
I don't
is
know.
running. He's
Oh,
running
yeah,
Nim Sol.
Yeah.
He's running Nim Sol, Dan Cooper, because he's asked me to borrow models and give him advice on how to fly Nim Sol.
Yeah.
That was quite nice. Should we get them on? What do you
Yes.
think?
Who do you want on? Half on.
Dan and Arthur, please.
Dan and
Sean.
Arthur, yeah.
Right, I'll just go find Miles.
Congratulations,
Yes,
bro.
thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sharing
it.
your
Good
game
luck-
with us.
good luck for the rest of
Well
the day.
played.
I'm now 2 for 2 on streaming tournament.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
We'll be back on it late round 5.
We'll see you in the
Jack.
final, Jags.
So, Kay, does that mean I can't share the joke with my 4-year-old? Yes, of course you can. Share the joke, Kay. Sorry we missed that. We've been doing some admin stuff here.
Yeah, it's a bit busy between rounds, sorting stuff out. But
Yeah. We love the dad jokes.
yeah, oh yeah, I love that.
We love the dad
Absolutely.
jokes. So we've got some heavyweight battles. What does a triceratops sit on? That's amazing. A triceratops sits on his tricerabottom.
Oh, brilliant.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
That is ridiculous.
Oh dear.
Wow, Kev versus Rasta. That's not.
Oh, feels like we've got less space in the
It's
What,
a
in
green
here?
screen, isn't it?
It's the green screen's further forward than it normally is.
I don't want to break anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ah, no!
Well, exactly.
I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
Violence in the workplace.
Thank you, John.
That's better, isn't it?
Bit of set design going on.
Cool. So we've got Dan Cooper and Arthur James on stream.
We do indeed.
Shall we update their lists? We need to do that, really, don't we?
Yes.
We need to close the app down, I'm guessing.
I'll go and grab the tablet.
The tablet. Yasby. Duplicate. Thank you, sir.
Would you like a top or?
Oh, mate, you're amazing. Cheers, man. You're going to make me buzzing on the. Oh, what? My mic's still on. Sorry. Discard changes.
It'd be like a Duracell, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, lists. How do I get lists? Ladder.
Right, I've managed to grab hold of the tablet. We're setting up real good.
Yeah, I'm just.
In charge of tech. Soul 6, I've heard of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it.
you think Han is too big? Takes too many points.
Who?
Han Solo. As the third ship.
No. Okay, so that's it. And who are we up against? Arfon.
Arfon Hames.
Arfon. Back to event. Thank you, mate.
No problem.
I've got. Do you know what? Just so because we're still live.
Yeah.
I've got coffee on tap. It's amazing.
I know you well sorted.
I'm getting like waiter service and everything.
Perfect.
Arfon, where are you? Arfon. Arfon's flying that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Checks out. Matches the ships he's got on table.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. No doubt. And that will go into there. It's really riveting viewing, isn't it? Or listening. I didn't want to leave silence because
We're
like
doing
people,
the-
we lose viewers when we go silent.
Yeah.
So we have
Not on that table.
Arfon, James,
They are on those sides as well. See if final.
save, and then we've got Dan main event Cooper. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to do it properly because this goes towards veteran MOV,
Yeah.
so I have to put their proper names in. I can't be silly.
Can't we call him a main event?
No.
Got it.
And how do I get rid of that?
Yeah, click X one. Top one.
Top one.
There you go.
There we go.
And then you can just transition.
Shall we flip
Let
it
me
across
make
and
sure
let the public see?
It's working on here. Top one probably. Yeah, top one works.
Let the public see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just go and give them the tablet back. I'll back
Give him the SP
Yeah.
on it as well, because Dan's only been on stream a couple of times, so he's still a bit nervous. James, what does a triceratops sit on?
His arse.
It's tricerabottom.
I like that. I'm keeping that
Yeah.
one for the bank.
Kate Taniguchi, it says you can have that.
Is that it now? We just dad joke swapping all day long.
We dad joke all the time on stream. It's great.
Amazing.
It's great.
Amazing.
Okay, round two's coming up soon. So let me transition it across so you can see what's what. And we have. These are what we've got in the next round. So while they're setting up, I'll let you do that. I need to go and visit the big boys' room. So I'll be right back. I'll turn the mic off, but I'll be right back soon. Cheers, bye. Hello, everybody. We are back.
Second round is live.
Second round is live on YouTube and on Twitch with your live stream dream team, co-commentators Ryan Sharp
Hello.
and me, Steve the Cape Theobald. Yeah. Anyway, that's the intro's done. We got an interesting matchup here. This is why we put it on the stream.
Yes.
We have Dan Cooper.
Two of the team members.
So two of our team members. Unfortunately, the visiting contingent didn't do that well, so we didn't think we could put them on stream. I'm only joking. That's not even serious.
No,
but it is serious.
I like the look of both lists.
Yeah. So we chose this game because of the lists, because we don't want to see the same stuff being flown all the time. And personally, this is quite a good one for me because I can see that Dan's flying Nim and Sol.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a third,
something very new for him.
With Han Solo, whatever. Yeah, and it is
Who
very
is Han
new.
Solo anyway?
Now, me and Dan have been battering lists backwards and forwards all week, actually. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've helped Dan to come up with this list. Although he has stayed with Ion Cannon Turret on Nim, where I told him it needs to be dorsal. But that's okay.
You think?
Yeah. What else? What good is a one... This was my thing. What good is one Iron Cannon turret in that list? What good is it?
Fair.
You know, you need two of them. You need to put iron on both, or not at all.
On both.
But why would you need ion if you've got control from the bombs? That's my, But the argument that comes back
get more
is
attack dice.
you do get more attack dice, but you don't do more damage.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, but I can iron them into the bombs I drop. Okay, let's see how often that happens. Trust me, I've flown that list for quite a while. Let's see how often that happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Doesn't.
And especially with ion kicking in from the second hit onwards, it's
It's an
just
unreliable way to iron people.
Yeah, it is. Ion cannon on the Upsilon with the extra dice from Link Battery. Possibly you could get away with just having one on the board. But realistically, you need 2 or 3 ion cannons on the board. Like the IGs were so powerful because you had double ion cannons or double heavy laser cannons or double jamming beams or whatever you want to put on them. That makes it ridiculously powerful.
Yes.
One on its own, I don't think there's a lot of merit there.
Fair.
And I don't think an ion cannon turret is strong enough for the opponent to worry so much about it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I'm not sure dorsal is either. I think they're both just... But I think...
Having
more dice does help with the veteran turret gunner. That's true.
Is that right? I just need to check that that's right.
Yeah, they're both 3 dice weapons. So you fire them both, you do 6 dice. If it's ranged 1, then you do 8 dice.
No, I mean, is his list right? Doesn't feel...
Pretty sure it matches what's out there.
Yeah, cool. So, Dan, again, we were talking tactics, and Dan was like, well, what if I put one Skirg on one side of the board and one on the other and just flew them up with the turrets pointing inwards to create board denial? And I'm like, okay, that's great, but when you put a Skirg out on its own, it'll melt.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Dan was actually really polite. Because he said I was the resident Skirg master or something, which was really nice. Because it's all about me, we know that.
Well, yeah, I think for quite a few of us, we have a ship, don't we? And yours is the Skirg.
Yeah. Even though I don't fly it at the moment.
But you'll always be associated with it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let me just find. There we go. Thank you.
Particularly in the store.
Look, lists, battering lists, backwards and forwards.
It's good though, because this is one of the things I really like about the team is that we all look after each other, we all help out, we all are happy to offer opinions to each other and just help.
It says, hi mate, how's it going? Wondered if I could pick your brains on a couple of lists I'm thinking of flying on Saturday as the resident Skirg master.
There you go, you
That's
see.
nice, isn't it? I think little things like that is good. Don't know what that means. Virales.tv is that some kind of Spam bot. Virales.tv, if you're not a spam bot, say hello in the chat. Because if not, I'll block you. End of. We don't want no
Say
spam.
hello or get bored.
The only spam...
Brutal, Steve.
The only spam that's allowed in here is the spam that I spiel out my mouth. Anyway, anywho, Arfon's list. So, all right. So let's talk lists while they're doing this, setting up for the first
we
engagement.
can see how keen we were on both.
Right. So I love the Nim Soul combination. I have issues with how Dan's got it set up, but he knows my feelings on that.
Fair.
Mainly
I
due
think
to the
he's
ion
just trying to see how it
turret.
feels, isn't it? Because it's a new ship for him.
And what
It's
he's
a new idea.
But what he's done is he's tanked up Han Solo
Yeah.
as the third ship, right?
Yes.
So, since the points drop on the Skirgs, they're kind of exciting for me. They kind of look a little bit.
Yeah,
more
they did alright, didn't they? What, they dropped by
potent.
like 4 points ish?
Yeah.
So
So
they gained a gunner slot.
yeah. So
It's a really nice combination of things.
I set up Nim and Sol for my list with all the bombs, so proper everything
Oh,
for
okay.
ultimate board control. And I've said about Cad Bane and I've said about various different
Cad
crew
Bane
members.
is really good.
Cad Bane's cool, but I actually prefer Bobber Crew on Sol with Skilled Bombardier now. So I can park Sol on a rock in the middle at the beginning of the game, spit a bomb out the back for closing off lanes, board denial, and then
Yeah.
he's out of there. You know, like
That's pretty horrible.
yeah, 4-4's all right. I take the stress. I may even take a shot because of how they may see me in the attack. But that's fine because you'll have to go for a bomb to get it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
no one's going to do that.
And they know that I'm going to put a bomb down. That's why I do it. So then instantly it turns their dials from 4 forwards to hard 2s and hard 1s and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So it just makes it gives me an extra turn or two to get better position, choose my engagement a little bit better.
Yeah, Soul 6 with Skill Bombardier is
It is what I've been waiting for.
pretty cool.
Is what I've been waiting for
Yeah.
since I heard Skilled Bombardier.
Yeah, why was that not on Soul?
Yeah.
And it's still cheaper than it used to be, even with that ability.
Yeah.
It's really, really
My and again, a lot of people are saying, well, why are you?
Arfon's detected a collision there.
Yeah.
Doesn't care. Welcome to X-Wing with Arfon James.
Well, he hasn't got collision detector on.
No, exactly. He's just gone over it.
And he can't shoot now.
No.
Why,
There's nothing to shoot anyway.
I don't get it. Why has he done that?
Because he can.
Because he's off on.
Yeah, because he's Arfon. Because you didn't think he would, sir. That's why.
Okay. Oh, he's setting up better for next time. That's all.
Yeah.
So
He'll go over the rock for the position. That's fine.
my loadout for those Skirgs is dorsal turret. Nim's got seismics and proxies. Sol's got proxies and coronet with skilled bombardier.
Oh, God, so you got double prox mines.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And my third ship. I mean, I could put Solo in
But it'd have to be a really
purely
light
because
solo.
of the health. Right? Purely because of the health.
Yeah.
But I've actually got a 4-lom list. So I put 4-lom in with advanced sensors and Mr. Hunter title.
Yeah, there's a
As
lot
the
of freedom
third
with the
ship.
third ship, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a lot of different options. You could even have a third Skirg if you really
could.
wanted to.
Lot Revenant.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could have Han, you could have what?
There's
you could
al-
have Fen Rao for that price. Would you want Fen Rao? I don't know. But you could.
Maybe, because Fen will be the annoyance. He'll take the aggro,
Yeah,
while the others are,
yeah.
just...
This scum is so varied. There's so many options.
So the one thing you probably will see me fly with the Skirgs is 3 Skirgs and Drea Renthal. 3 Lot Revenants and Drea Renthal.
Oh yeah, you showed me that list. And
Yeah.
I just looked at it and I was like puking.
Or with like
That is horrible.
vet turret gunner and dorsals.
Yeah,
That's it.
absolutely brutal.
And I've put Tobias Beckett in there as well, just to give me the rock formation that I need to make sure I keep the swarm together.
Yeah,
You know.
the Tobias Beckett, I think, is a really cool card.
But that's by the by. So the ship that I'm not familiar with in Dan's list is the Han Solo build, because I've never flown the Scum Falcon.
Yeah,
So he's got the Lando title, Trick Shot, IG-88D, BT-1, which doesn't see as much play as I think it should.
no, it's a deterrent.
And
for
rig
your
cargo
opponent.
chute. So rig cargo shoot is the BT1 trigger, isn't it? I'm getting chased. I'm just going to drop a cargo
that,
shoot in
wow.
the head. Everyone's going to get stressed, and I'm going to light you up with BT1.
Not just do you trigger BT1, but you trigger Han Solo's power ability,
Yeah.
you trigger the title's ability, you trigger trick shot. If all of those things trigger at once,
Yeah.
that ship is brutal. It is absolutely brutal. If you can shoot through a rock at a stressed ship, it will die
Yeah.
very quickly.
I think we'll see a hard 2 from Sol as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's closing the box, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, there's some big arcs there now. Look at the arc coverage that those 2 Skirgs have
I'm
got.
guessing the turrets are at the front,
I'm not sure.
particularly on
Not
Nim
sure.
with the vet turret gunner.
It depends how he set it up, because what he did is
Sol
he,
won't be because you don't need it at the front. So Sol's probably at the left,
Yeah.
I would say. But yeah,
But the positive with Skirgs is if you have got bomb loadout on them, then the positive is that it doesn't matter if you just do flybys. Yeah, because you can drop bombs and
Yeah.
fly by and drop bomb and fly by and whatever. But it is what it is, I suppose. So let's talk. So I think Dan's list's pretty pokey. It needs flying though.
oh
You
god,
have to
yeah.
fly it. It's not a point and click list.
No, if the thing about the Skirgs is they are very good, but it's not obvious how to use them. I don't think.
No.
I don't think it's very obvious at all.
And it took me a while to learn how to use them after the after the
Well,
version update.
They changed beyond all recognition from 1.0 to 2.0,
Yeah.
and that caught you by surprise.
Yes.
I don't think you were prepared for just how much
Yeah, it changed.
they changed.
And that's okay, because what they did as well is they changed the 2 banks, which were green in first edition, and they made the 1 banks blue. So what that did, it slowed the ship down.
Yeah,
You know.
which kind of compensates for the bigger base.
Yeah. But I missed from the first month of playing them after it changed. I missed the the green 2 or the blue 2 bank it would be now.
Yeah.
I missed that incredibly, and I just thought I can't fly this ship as well as I could anymore. And it just
No.
a tiny little change like that was massive. You know?
No, but it's like the dial changed, the actions changed,
Yeah.
and the health changed,
Yeah.
the base size changed,
Yeah.
the
But-
upgrade slots changed. It was just a complete wipe for that.
But
ship.
I'm all right with it now because I've actually learned how to fly it.
Yeah, it took a few months.
Now I
had to just start again, didn't you?
yeah, I had to totally as Yoda would say, you must unlearn what you have learned.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, absolutely.
And the thing for me about it was totally around people wanting Havoc and Genius on it. That was a real kind of sticking point for me because I was like, well, they're great. You put Havoc and Genius on it, but you put Trad Sim on it as well. But what you're doing, and when people say, "Oh, Trad Sim was all this expensive," blah 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 blah, but Trad Sim's been hit on the Skirg because it's now 14 points to put that on there. Because you
Yeah,
have to
it's
have
too much,
4-point
isn't
Havoc
it?
title and 10-point Trad Sim.
I don't think Nim should have Trudge Sim with the ability he has. I think
No.
it's too much, to be honest.
So I changed
So
my
I'm not
way of looking
playing
at
as
those
much as
ships.
but I'm biased.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I changed the way I viewed those ships as to like, I'm absolutely gonna now just make them bombers, out and out bombing.
Yeah.
Ships?
Yeah.
Not bothered about spitting them out the front. I just want to fly them and bomb. You know, so get rid of the title, get rid of Trad Sim, get rid of the droid Genius. Don't need that. If you're good with the ship, you don't need them.
No, you don't. You plan ahead.
And I flew them a couple of months ago in the tournament here. I finished 6th with it, right?
Yeah.
And because you put me on the stream with it against the Ghost list,
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And
yeah,
it-
and that
and I had
the way you flew in that game was. It shows how differently you have to.
yeah,
The way you attack with that list is not by going near anything. You just bait them into a space that
well you
becomes horrible for them.
you funnel them into that space
Yeah.
using your bombs. Yeah, and that's why I think Bobber on one of those Skirgs, doesn't matter which really, is super powerful. If you put it on Nim, you put Nim in the middle of the board, drop a seismic near between 2 rocks, and you've instantly area denied everything range 1 around those rocks. Instantly.
Yeah.
You know? But let's talk about Arfon's list. Because I could talk about that list all day. 'Cause
Oh yeah, that's
really,
months and months of work for you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a long story there with that list.
Yeah, so but Arfon
Arfon again is profiting from the points changes.
So
And this is
you know more about this. So
yeah.
so, talk
So
to me
Rebels
about
is more my thing.
Yeah.
So if you think Lando Pilot has come down by 12 points, Composure has come down by a point, and
it.
engine
That's 1
upgrade.
point now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come down by a point, down to 1 from 2, and engine upgrade has come down by 2 points. So that Lando build that's 99 points used to be 114.
Okay, fair.
Nora's, and then if you think Nora Pilot as well, that
Yeah.
saved a point. Ion cannon turret, that saved 2 more points. What's Thane got? Oh, Thane's got trick shot, which costs 1 point more. But you know, so you've saved 15 points on Lando.
And spent 1.
You've saved 2 points on Nora, and lost a point on
So it's a
Thane.
net of 16 point saving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which gets you so much more. That list just couldn't happen
Yeah. Before.
a month ago. That list is, you couldn't fly those 3 pilots together as a list. It just would not work.
So what's
You would have to take worse pilots in the ships. Whereas actually, if you look at it, he's got 3 PS5s, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They've all got a reposition.
There's a saturation at the minute, I think, with PS5s.
Oh, definitely.
So 9-num crew. I'm not. See, I don't know what these guys do.
Well, no crew.
Oh,
increases
decreasing-
bank maneuvers.
yeah, cool.
So normally on the Rebel Falcon, only the 2 bank is blue. But Lando Pilot says after you fully execute a blue maneuver, a friendly ship at range
Fine.
0 to 3 can perform an action.
Yeah.
So you just get more blue maneuvers.
Yeah.
So you have 9 maneuvers. You have the 1 to 3s in the straights and either side of the banks, and any of those maneuvers you do, you trigger your pilot ability. Then it's really good combo.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Which is nice, and it's nice that's a good combo because those were obviously the guys who were flying the Falcon Episode 6.
So where's
Lando was flying with 9 numbers co-pilot.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So where does composure come into that then?
he had a point spare.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, that's what he said to me. He said, I had a point spare. Why
Well,
not?
it's good
because
because
if
he could try and
elects to boost and it doesn't fit, he'll just composure.
yeah, yeah.
So it makes the boost a less risky choice, and sometimes on a large base the boost is hard to eyeball, particularly when you're in tight with the rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you can attempt the boost with no penalty, because you'd focus anyway,
Yeah.
because then you just go composure focus and then take an evade as well.
Okay, cool. So so he's flying up with Nora.
Yes, Nora Wexley in the Y-Wing.
So the R4 makes the
Yes,
the 2
so
speeds.
It's the 1 straights and 1 banks and 2 straights are already blue, but
Yeah.
R4 gives you the 2 bank and the 2 turn. She's a tight one. Oh, just on, baby.
Ooh, lucky Dan.
That is rough. Yeah, so Nora's got a lot of flexibility.
Focus. Yeah, cool. Seen it.
Yeah,
No shot though, and that's a killer.
that is a killer.
You know the see there's people that fly the Skirgs and they go, oh, I'm going to put medium to small size rocks because I've got a medium base. But I actually said to Dad, you need to put big rocks on the table. He said, why? I said because
You need to constrict the channels.
you need to and you need to fly these ships. If you put them on rocks, they will die.
Yeah.
You know, because
That
they
could be a
need the
problem.
actions.
Ah.
But saying that, you know,
Alphonse janking.
yeah.
So
Well,
it's
he's-
1 bank, which is blue. He parks on debris, gets a stress, and then Lando's pilot ability triggers and says, a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 can perform an action, which now can't be Lando, because he has a stress,
Yeah.
but he essentially gets a stress to do a coordinate.
Okay. So,
And then he coordinates a barrel roll.
so he's barrel rolling.
Because,
So he's
because
gonna-
hitting a rock
he's-
doesn't stop you fully executing manoeuvre.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But he's now just going to go down the side of the Falcon now, isn't he?
I think so. He's just trying to box Han in.
He's not worried
Really?
about the Skirks, to be fair.
No.
Which I probably would be, if I'm honest.
Is this a Talon roll?
No, it's just a hard 3.
It's like a Talon roll.
Oh, no,
boss.
it is Talon roll. Sorry,
roll.
it's the,
Yeah, it's the magnets again.
Yeah, magnet thing again.
Oh.
So
One
look-
shame I would love about Arfon's list is if you could fit Leia in on Lando. Leia crew.
I guess you can. Nora in the Y wing, then, yeah.
Yeah, she
While you
flies the
defend-
Y-wing in the arc. She has the same pilot ability, but obviously different chassis.
If there's an enemy ship at range 0 to 1, add an evade to your dice.
The cool thing about that is you don't have to be defending against the ship that is range 0 to 1. You just be defending against something while something is range 0 to 1. They don't have to be the same ship, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So if he can get in close, say he gets Nora in close to Han, well then even when the Skurgs shoot Nora, she's adding an evade every time. And it's almost kind of like reinforcing against everything.
So he's moving an arc.
Yeah, so he's done a one bank in, he's rotated his
The Falcon is just going to bump into Nora.
It's going to be a one forward,
Fate.
sure. Well, it's going to amount to a one forwards, isn't it? Yeah. He's tried to go on first, but it's going to amount to a one forwards, and he's going to bump Fate. Which I think Arfon will be pretty okay with. And the big factor now is how much health is Han going to carry into the next turn.
Yeah.
It's very important.
But Lando's taken a hell of a lot of damage already. Lando has.
Yeah, and now Lando's stressed. Dan is going to fire 3 dice from Han Solo at him because the tile's going to trigger, and he's going to get BT1, so he can turn it into a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. So here's going to shoot Lando. It's going to be 3 dice, hit to a crit.
Yeah.
So the stress does work against Arfon here. Let's put a die in Dan's hand, but it might just be 1. Which
So it
turns to a
changes to a crit, which is what
So
he's
it depends
done.
if Lando takes it or not.
And
Lando
he
doesn't take
doesn't
it, so
take
he
it.
gets away with. Arfon got away with that,
Yeah.
definitely. But it's now up to Arfon to see if he can hammer Han. Given that he's dodged a shot. Oh, he's going out the back. At the
So the
Zerg.
turret must be front to back then.
Yeah. He's going jousting.
So hit crit.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. And this is what I found. This is the problem with the skirts.
Yeah, the defense doesn't hold up,
Yeah.
and there's no real way to make it better, is there?
No.
Of that chassis. There's,
You could stick some of that coordinates on the table, which works okay.
but then you're just getting a focus token with your 1 agility, which
Yeah.
is not.
Drop the R4 Astro for Leia.
Yeah, I'd probably drop the R4 Astra on Thane for later, or I would drop expert handling
Oh, there
on
we go.
Nora,
That's nice.
because I don't think you need expert handling if you've got R4 on her.
No.
They both manage stress, so I don't think you need both. And I think Leia with 2 points would help this list a huge amount.
No shot dorsal, range 2.
Because it just makes that Talon roll white. And Nora can. And the thing about the wiring, right, is that things like just a 3 turn is red.
Yeah.
You know, and you never. Arfon will never 3 turn Nora this whole game
No.
because he acts as if it's not. He's going to act as if it's not on the dial. Whereas if you got Leia, suddenly it appears. This is what I love about Leia.
Yeah.
For 2 points, it's like you're building a whole new dial almost for certain ships.
So I think here, Dan has put himself. Dan's taken his Skurgs out of the game for a while, right? And I don't think he's done that on purpose.
They've got the flank.
But
though.
what he's done, is he's allowed all 3 of Arfon's ships to go in on the Falcon, right?
Yes.
So as soon as that,
But it's only cost Ham 1 health.
but as soon as that, as soon as the Falcon turned in onto the rock, I would have been tempted to turn Scumhan around. Because what you do by doing that, and again, this is my Skurg mindset, right? What you do by doing that is you actually then go, do you know what? I'm not going to let you have the Falcon. You've got to come near my bombers, and I'm going to double tap you, and I'm going to use those for control. And if you want to chase,
Joust me if you dare.
I'll turn away and start dropping bombs.
Yeah.
So then what I've got then is I've got where the Skurgs are now. I could have filled that with bombs.
Yeah.
Or just one bomb in there, just a prox.
Yeah, just
to clear that channel
between the 2 big rocks.
and then your Falcon's coming back the other way down the bottom of the board, and then you turn them away and just slow roll dorsal, whilst dropping bombs. Because then what you've got is you've created a safe area to then go out this way, and then he has to do all the work by chasing you.
Yeah.
At the minute, Dan is chasing them. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
It's just that
Yeah,
little
I agree.
mechanic, that little one move for the Falcon, which would have changed the whole dynamic of how the engagement happened. And it's things like that which comes from flying the Skurgs and know what their capabilities are.
Yeah.
And Dan openly admits that. He says, I'm still learning. He says, I'm not flying them as well as I know I can. but he says I'm still learning about what they do. And to be fair, and
You
this
got
is
to learn the limitations of the chassis, don't you? And
Yeah.
that takes a while with a new ship that
Yeah.
you've never flown before.
the advice I'd give to anybody. I mean, I'm not a top end player, but the advice I'd give to anybody would be is to, you know what, if you think it's going to work, do it, because if it doesn't work, you know
Yeah.
not to do it next time, but you've learned from that.
The best way to find out is put it on the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is what Dan's doing.
And you know what,
But he was
I
kind
kinda
of
like-
gutted about the points change. His list kind of died.
yeah,
You know, anyone who was flying Bobber had to have a complete rethink,
yeah,
and he just wanted to try something, I think. And he was up for giving this a go. He just wants to find out what it's like, whether it's for him or not.
yeah. And again,
And that's fair enough.
the Skurgs, I believe, have to be flown to not get that perfect bomb drop off. They're not flown to do damage with bombs. Sorry.
No, the prime weapon's great, and the dial's actually really good.
Yeah.
I think
So that's a great move there from Nim.
he's got the conga line going. The Skurgs are nicely formed on the flank.
Yeah, but now Sol can't drop any bombs.
Yeah, but you
But-
wouldn't drop a bomb there anyway. Not where Sol is. Not this turn. Or next turn.
We need to take Thane out, to be fair. Has he just bumped? Oh no, he hasn't.
He's
He's
going
target
to lock Thane. I'm surprised he's switching targets because I would have probably hammered Lando because
Yeah.
Lando's only got 1 health more than Thane and he's a bit easier to hit. Unless he goes focus evade
Yeah, fair.
because he can do that with his pilot ability. Now Alphon's trying to sneak down the side using all of the board.
Yeah. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. It fits nicely in there. Does the Y-wing. I think he rotated to the side as an action. So
He did.
Lando's now baiting. Yeah, I go UK.
Yeah.
I'd hammer Lando because he's the action economy, you know, and he's a really manoeuvrable 3 dice. If you can isolate Thane, you'll kill him. But there is always a very good argument for killing Thane before you run out of shields. Because it's Thane.
Yeah. Yeah, because of Thane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because Thane.
But again, it's, you know, the T65 is just...
And where is Thane going to go now that saves him from the Skurks?
Well, he's going to go forward, isn't he? It's not going to be saved from the Skurks, but it is what it is.
But this is why I would have liked, if he had Leia to do that Talon roll, he could do whatever. He could even Talon roll again now.
Yeah.
He could do whatever he wants.
So now that target lock seems to be like the right action.
Yeah, because he's got the double tap, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Nim's going to double tap Thane with the toggle. And Sol's going to fire 4 dice. Han Solo, I mean, what's Han Solo going to do? I don't know. Again, on Han Solo, I'd be tempted to take 000 rather than IGD. Because
Well,
you give
no,
out the
I-
stress for BT and title.
Yeah, but
000 with the title's horrible.
But IG gives you more tokens. That's all that is.
True. But the focus token's alright.
Is that a bump or is it?
It's a bump, which is actually quite good for Han because he's not going to be shot by Lando, and he still gets a shot at Nora. I don't know if Nora's turret's out the back or the side, but Han's alright there. He'll be fine. Bumping Lando's probably the safest way to go because his gun's bigger than yours,
Yeah.
and he's got an evade token. So if you now he's got an evade token, if he's going to spend a turn not shooting at him, well, it's like the token's not there. Alphon's going to get no use out of it. So he's shooting Nora, which is why he's added the evade. So hand into Nora here, rolls a hit, adds an evade. It's fine because Nora's so close.
Yeah. So Nim.
So now it's all the 5s. Does Nim shoot first? Yeah, Nim's going to. Yeah. So range 2. It's got to be Thane, hasn't it?
It's got to be Thane. Now you've put the
You've got to
target
strip
up.
that focus token.
And hope. Let's say let's hope his turret's out the front.
Or do you toggle like that, or do you leave it for the turret?
Looking for turret.
Look for turret. Yeah, I agree. Oh, he's going to do it. He's re-rolling. Ah! Never mind. Oh, you got to spend it now.
So that will. Is he going
He's
to
surely
spend
going
it?
to spend it.
He's taking an ion.
He's
next.
taking a shield.
Yeah, because he wants to focus for the ion and the shot back.
Yeah, fair. I just don't think the focus token's ever going to do more for you than that. I'm not convinced. But I could be wrong. Could end up being very wrong in a second.
Veteran turret gun is not if you miss, is it? It's just a double tap.
It's just a double tap. Yeah. You have after you fire primary. The first shot has to be primary. It can't be ordnance.
After you perform
Or
a primary
cannon.
attack, you may perform a bonus attack using. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Dan's not used it. Maybe the turret's outside or something.
Yeah, maybe.
We can't see where the indicators are with the scopes. I assume it's that front.
And this is the difference going back to what I was saying about that 4K with Scum Han. When because the engagement would be totally different if he did that, and he wouldn't be chasing. What you don't want to be doing with your Skirgs is chasing. You want people to chase you.
Oh yeah. I agree.
And for me, I think that it's always better to say with hindsight, isn't it? But I would have done something different. That's all. I would have maybe not put the Skirgs into the rocks. I would have done them round the side of the rocks.
Been a bit slower
Yeah.
on the way in. Nora's landed an ion token on Han. Just the one. With a cannone.
Nora
Yeah.
or Nim.
Nora did. And to Han.
Why has Nora put an iron token onto Han?
Because she's a turret.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking Han is Lando and Lando is Han.
It's all good.
So what we got? 2 hits?
Lando into Sol.
Nothing? You have to.
I don't know why.
You have to range
Why
3
would
wherever you
Arthon
can.
shoot with Thane before he shot with Lando? Because he needed if Lando had landed a damage card and then Thane shot, he could have flipped it.
Don't know, man. Salt shoot back here.
Yeah, Sol shot now, so
Yeah. Range 1.
yeah, with a focus. So Thane got left to shield. Cool. Oh, she shot true.
Ooh, look at that.
He's
spend.
seen it coming.
And that's just 1 evade, is it? Or nothing? It
Looks
must have
like
rolled a
nothing.
focus. Blank focus. So that's 4. So Thane's down to 1, he took the lot. I love you, Soul Sixer.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah. Alphon's in a tricky spot because all the ships are pointing in different directions,
Yeah.
and one of them's about to die.
Well, I know where the Y-Wing's going.
You know where both the Y-Wing and the Falcon are going, but
So-
it's not a good place to be.
Do you know what? With that Y-Wing, do you know what I'd do with Nim? 3 Talon. Take the shot, because I'm still on full health. I'll take the shot from the Y-Wing, and then I'll just start dropping bombs on it.
You only got you can dodge proton bombs there.
Which is why I have proxies on both. So again, because
Yeah.
because my loadout's different, it allows me to do different things.
Sol can wonk a bomb out to the right. She can do a drop a prox bomb with the 2 hard to the right, and that just cuts off that area for Nora forever.
Yeah,
And then he can hound Lando.
because even if like someone clips,
He can just
that,
go forward, shoot Lando, and ignore Nora. Because Nora's gonna have a really. If Nora wants to stay inside the debris that's closest to her, she's gonna have a really hard time doing that with her dial.
So, can you boost onto debris?
No, because it's not. Unless you have collision detector,
Yes.
that
silly.
specifically allows you. Oh, are you trying to cab bait?
Yeah.
First score.
Oi, we've got a result.
235 to Alex Bruce.
Hold on.
Win for Alex.
Back to the event rounds. Round
Round
two.
Fight!
Alex Bruce, 200
To 35.
to 35.
Very good, thank you, John.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. How are we doing on the stream?
Yeah,
We got many
well,
That's very
watches?
good. We're just having a chat with Kay about lists.
There's 19. Yeah, cool.
We're having a good time.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, so,
Really interesting game.
yeah. Do you know what's really interesting for me? Is watching someone else fly a list that I fly.
Yes. It's kind of why I want Paul on the stream, because I've never seen Paul fly my list.
Yeah. But what Dan will do, and I guarantee it, what Dan will do is he'll ask me afterwards, what did he do? What did he do wrong?
Oh
What
yeah,
did he
you'll spend the
right?
whole lunch break coaching Dan.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's it.
But I think Dan's in a strong position, even with. Is he dropping one?
I'm surprised he's not dropping a Prox. He's dropping a Proton. He's trying to catch Thane with it, I think.
I might even three. Hard two with Sol. Gotta be.
What's Dan waiting for?
The thing is, if he calls Cad Bane and it fails, he still takes the stress.
Yes, because it's a failed action still.
So I wouldn't do that because the hard two's white.
No, there's nowhere to boost to there. You never want to boost. What do you do? Just sit there and rotate the turret? Towards Thane?
Yeah, Sol's going to be taking stuff to Hull, so I would try and token up a little bit.
Take focus, be chill.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you boys going to be buying a copy of Outer Rim? Have you seen that? The new Outer Rim game?
I know the article's out, but I've not actually read it, so maybe we could do a reveal. I've genuinely not read anything about it.
I've only seen pictures of it, but it's like you play you've got your own ship and you've got your own cargo, and you're like playing smugglers, and you enlist buying people for hire to help you with the missions and all that sort of stuff. I think it looks really good. I think it'll integrate well with the Edge of the Empire roleplay game.
Dave Ponton, 200 to 30.
Where's my mouse gone? Dave Pontin.
I think that's Dave Ponton. Playing Liam, yeah?
Yeah. Who got 200?
Dave Ponton.
Neil's not having a good day.
No.
Dice deserted him.
Well.
Yeah,
cool.
2.0 with his dice did not come to 2.0 with it. Don't know what it's about. Well, should we have a look at the article then for this thing?
The what?
Right. The Outer Rim. It'll be on their website somewhere. But I just didn't read it. There we go. 65 premium dollars is how much it's going to cost, probably. Oh wow, okay. That looks... The board setup looks quite busy. There's a lot to understand. I don't know, for me, it's like it's the scummy stuff, right? And that's the stuff that interests me the least.
Fair.
It's the only faction X-Wing I don't fly. But for role-playing stuff, it's pretty cool, to be fair. Oh, so it's got all the named characters and everything.
So Ryan's just having a look through it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the article now. I'm just looking at the pictures. There's just like loads of names of characters you'd recognise and planets and stuff. Looks cool. I'm always up for more Star Wars, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how much I'll care about the theme of it. We'll see.
So I could overhear Rasta talking about the music that's going on in store in a minute. I think it's pretty much a reskin of the old Firefly board game, which was fun but took a million years to play. FFG games are super complicated. I mean, I remember playing Twilight
Well, I
Imperium
can see the dice.
for 9 hours.
Are those dice the same as X-Wing dice?
I don't know.
There's just like a brief view of them.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Be amazed if they
They'll
were.
have, well, why would they do that?
I would buy it just for dice.
Well, fine. Well, I'll buy the board game off you then,
Yeah.
and use X-wing dice
Yeah,
to
it's
play
corset
it.
dice.
Right. So I get a cheap game and you get some expensive dice.
This is the thing about FFG though. The game does. It says that. Oh, there we go. That's it. I'm buying the board game. Doesn't matter what the board games. The thing about FFG do quite well is the games always look very nice.
Yeah,
They're very good at that.
They've got good presentation.
Yeah, the presentation is always
Nim.
really, really good.
Let it, Nim, just hold it. For crying out loud.
No, because it's going to kill Thane. Take a shield to kill Thane.
Oh, I
Take a
didn't
shield
see
to kill
it.
Thane.
Yeah. No, the thing's gone.
Yeah. I'm going to take a shield all day long. Surprised he's turned anyone towards Nora. I would have just dropped a Proxman at this.
So now, right, here's a quandary. You see where Nim is, near the Y-wing. What manoeuvre would you do in Nim next?
For a K-turn. Because I don't really like the Talon roll there. But there's no alternative. Apart from
Yeah,
just the R2.
Hard 2. Hard 2 away from the Y-wing, so the Y-wing's chasing you.
Yeah. Fair. Sounds
Again,
good.
it's got protons, and again, you need. I don't know. It's making me anxious watching this game
Yeah.
because I'm not. He's flying it how I wouldn't fly it, and I'm like, "Ugh." But there we go. He's getting more better results with it than I will. So
Yeah, it's a really close game. It's interesting. Could go either way still. I think Dan just has to kill Lando.
yeah.
That's why I would have left Nora.
And
You just got to kill
then,
Lando.
and then go away from Nora.
Yeah.
You know, just
You can
run from
outrun
Nora.
a Y-wing.
Yeah.
Y-wing, that is the slowest ship on the board. By a long way.
Well, you've never flown a Skirk.
No, but they can only really do twos on a small base. They can do some of the threes. But even the 4 forwards is red.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The dial's rubbish. The 4 forwards is red, that 3 hard is red.
So 2.
He can do 3 straight and 3 bank,
2 hits.
and then a barrel roll, but that's all he can do. And a skirt barrel roll is...
Look at that.
Yeah. A skirt barrel roll is bigger than...
Why is he rolling 2 evade dice?
Because did Lando...
Oh, has he gone into Sol?
He must
through
have
the
gone
rock?
to Soul through the rock.
Yeah.
Must have rotated his arc. Which is that would have been why hand boosted then. Because hand boosted that one.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Okay, we've got not a lot of paint there.
Well, he's got no mods, so 2 is average.
Takes
And
one.
then Nora adds 1. And,
Yeah.
and she takes the damage. Still got a shield left. Yeah, the board game looks cool though. More Star Wars, more good.
Yeah.
We're all Star Wars nerds here. We're all the same.
Well, we'll wait for someone to buy it, and I'll just jump in on it. Maybe if one of the Dice Devils buys it, I'll jump in on a game on a Thursday night.
I'll buy it, bring it down. Walking off the board, oh, that'd be funny. I'm not sure if you eye on her there, you can get in a position to shoot her properly with the turret next turn.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
1, and there's a
Evade?
blank.
No, still takes it. Who was it into? Nin? Yeah, it was Nora back at Nin with turret. He was never going to do more than 1 damage though. With the turret. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours sounds like a good board game experience. 1 to 4 players, which is all right. Just more Star Wars, mate. That's all we need.
Cool.
I generally trust FFG with Star Wars. They're pretty good.
When's the new trailer going to drop, do you reckon?
What, for episode 9 it would be, wouldn't it?
It's due soon, isn't it?
When did the last film come out? It was Han Solo, wasn't it? It was last summer. 6 months ago. No, a bit longer because it was May.
Yeah.
Yeah, Han Solo in May was the last time we had a Star Wars film. It feels like ages since we had a Star Wars film.
Because Anthony
Is it going to be a
Daniels-
Christmas release this year,
Yeah.
Christmas 2019? So I would expect within 2-3 months, because I think with Force Awakens and Last Jedi, they started doing it like March, April. They would start trailering. And they release
'cause
like 3 throughout the
did-
year, and every time they do it, the internet goes crazy.
Yeah. They did it
So soon.
around about Super Bowl time last year. They did it
Yeah.
when The Last Jedi came out. There was like 9 months before, which was the trailer, which is about now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know. Be
Good if it
interesting.
goes live while we're streaming. Be cool. Do a live reaction to it. But yeah, I'm always up for more Star Wars. I really enjoyed Force Awakens and I really enjoyed Last Jedi. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it
Yeah.
finishes.
Yeah, same. Sol used a proton, didn't she?
I just she did indeed.
Sounds like we've got some reggae going on out there now. Rasta must be taking control of the music system.
Yeah, he was not massively impressed.
There we go.
How is he dropping it? He's trying to drop it in the system phase. That's why I was confused. He's got to do it as an action. It's not a system phase thing.
Yeah, one bank drop.
Yeah, I know. But I think Dan just got confused in his head. He thought it was a system phase drop.
Yeah, half on Nogel's coming now.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't it be? But Lando's going to have a nightmare to not bump, because the thing about Lando's pilot ability getting the blue maneuvers to do the action is you still have to fully execute.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if he bumps him, he's still not going to get the Lando action, he's not going to get his perform action, so he's not going to get anything. So he's probably just going to have to one bank to the right if he wants any actions, and that's going to put him in a perilous position with the board edge.
Perilous, sir.
Yeah.
I love the word.
Well, the thing about losing the hard one is it makes your turning circle quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, there you go. There's the talent.
Oh, well, Talon rolled, so...
I probably wouldn't have done that.
No.
But then again, I'm not playing.
A 4K there would have been perfect, but it's just not
Yeah.
a thing that ship can do. Probably just a one bank in from
Yeah.
Nora. Oh no, she's too hard.
I think Nora's turret's out of the bum, you see, so...
No, it's out the right hand side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because he's shot.
Oh, he's moving it now.
Yeah, he's moving to the left side or the back. Either way. But he's spending so many turns modifying his rotating his turret that he's not modifying his dice.
Yeah.
He's just going to bump you. That's going to be a sad Lando. One bank.
Score for you, gents.
One bank Ricardo's control.
Yeah. Yep, score.
Ben Hibbert
Ooh,
scored to 200.
Scored to 200.
His opponent got 55.
His opponent got a 55.
Thank you, James.
Thank you,
welcome.
James.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Do you drop the rig cargo there because of where Sol is? Do you just not? Well, he's gone for it, but would you drop that there given where Sol is?
Lando's already moved, hasn't he?
Yeah, every ship there has moved. Sol will move first next turn. So you probably have to 2 turn to the right again. And get ready for a wonky bomb drop the turn after.
Yeah. I agree. That's not obstructed though either.
No, but for next turn it's pretty horrible for Lando. Because he's not going to get any actions. He's still going to hurt, right? There's still 2 damage. Lando's bleeding.
That's Nim into... Was that Nim?
That was hand into Lando.
Oh, was it?
He's only firing 2 dice, but still just 2 damage. Yeah.
No arc unless he's got dorsal.
No, don't know.
aisle.
I think the turret's out the left, so no turret.
That's why, again, with the Skurgs, that's why you have to be really selective when you do your Talon rolls if you've got a turret.
Yeah, you just.
I'm not just
burn
saying
your
that's just for the
action combo.
Skurg,
It's, yeah, for any ship.
you know, but with the Skurg it's more important because you say, you know, I don't want to be stressed, have no actions with a turret pointing the wrong way.
Yeah.
So the hard 2 probably would have been better.
Yeah, because he could have rotated his turret and had a shot,
Exactly.
and then dropped a nice bomb next turn.
Yeah.
Nora misses as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's 4 attack dice against 1 agility, but there's no mods, so anything can happen.
2 hits. Dodges
Was it-
1.
So this is Lando at Sol. Was it in Sol? I didn't see. Or was it at Ham?
Yeah, it was on Nim. It was the turret at the
Oh,
side.
right, okay. Sol
Ion
range
cannon,
1?
Range 1, you see.
Yeah.
Again, that's the point. That's totally what I was saying.
This could
earlier,
kill
but
Lando.
Totally what I was saying about.
Can't kill Lando. Can kill Lando.
This is totally what I was saying about Ion Cannon turret. Arfon hit 4 dice on it with no mods.
Oh
And
no!
he just did.
The debris is going to kill Lando.
Yeah.
Another
So,
brutal stunt
right,
pilot for the,
so-
for the second game in a
I know,
row.
I know. So
That is savage.
Sol now, right, and this is legit. Sol needs to do a 2 bomb drop, 2 bank bomb drop towards the Y wing.
What procs? Shut it off.
Yeah, shut it off.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah, I get that. I like it.
And then Nim needs to do 1 forwards, clear the stress.
Would you not one bank towards where she is?
1 forwards.
Fair enough.
Because
Attempt
that
to go
Y
for
wing's
bank.
move, that Y wing's going to hard 2 to the left,
Yeah.
unless it goes full half on us, and just goes 4 forward straight or 3 forward straight or whatever.
I think you're right, Chloe. There's no way to save Lando now.
No.
Arfon's telling him. Yeah. I'm a stunned pilot. Well dropped, sir. Of all the things to drop and kill someone within this list, it's the rig cargo.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, too hard to the right is the only manoeuvre Lando has. You are right. And then Han probably still PS kills him.
Yeah, but you're making him do it. So again, I would have dropped the bomb there because the bomb.
Yeah, I'm not sure
you know you're
Dan's
gonna
thinking
bump.
about it at this point.
But that's the thing.
There's a lot to concentrate on.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I think in his head he's probably just dealing with Lando first.
Yeah, but and that's my point. That's totally my point. You can't when you're playing X-wing. You can't do that. You have to
No.
look at where your other ship is on the board. So what the threat is for that. You did the 1 bank as you said.
Yeah.
See what the difference there is. The one bank.
I like the one bank close to the space.
Yeah, but if he hard 2s, he might bump. So you got no shot.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, because if you've got 1 forward, there's no bump, and you give him, you get the shot.
If you one forward, she can barrel roll to the left, back inside, and she might dodge
But
it.
you're not done. So next turn would have 1 forward with Nim been better because you have to hard 2 now to chase.
Yeah, Nim doesn't really have a move, does he?
Nope. So the 1 forward, I'm saying possibly the better option.
Yeah.
It's
So the only thing,
not
if you one forwards, Nora might have been able to out dodge
It was, yeah, but it wasn't about the arc. It was about the turn afterwards.
Yeah.
I've got the family score.
The family score.
There.
Go on.
Virgil.
Oh, is Virgil playing his son? We didn't
Yeah.
notice.
scored 116.
Ooh, is he going to get the win over his son?
My son got the big
No, 'cause it's not
200.
on time.
Way! The best jower in the room. Awesome. Cool.
Arfon did hard 2 Lando. I suppose he could have played for a bump on Sol, but it's risky. And 2 turn the other way.
Yeah.
But there was no way to keep Lando. Like I say, Han is probably just going to PS kill Lando.
Lando's dead. Right, he ain't getting off. He's not coming back on the board.
No. There's no way to stay on the board. But Han can still shoot
that
him
would have been
before he
super
shoots.
ballsy, yeah.
So range 3. That needs a bit of luck, but it's only 1 damage. If it rolls double pain, which that isn't, then it's on.
What's a crit
probably
though?
not that.
There's one. we had half on. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but this feels bad for half on. You're telling us, Kay?
Yeah, I know. But he sounded very pleased to roll that evade.
He did, yeah.
So it's all right. Alphon's back.
So range 1.
Yeah, nor rides the evade.
Hey Kylo, how you doing?
Morning, Kylo.
Spend. So 2 hits. I heard half on over your mic.
Yeah,
2 evades.
he's rolled an evade there as well. Don't think Dan's gonna have art with that turret.
Nope.
Wasn't that bad boy
Shot
out the
back.
front?
But again, the iron cannon turret now. What's he going to do? 1
Oh,
damage.
Ion North.
1 damage. No, he's now running back into Nim. Yeah, it's 1 damage.
Oh, I thought you meant Nim's iron cannon.
Yeah.
Not Nora's iron cannon.
It's
That's
1
damage in an iron. Doesn't matter what damn rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be 2. You need 2 extra, don't you? So if he evades, he's not ioned. So he's 2 ioned. He's going to 1 forward bump into Nora next turn.
So I'll go back and say it again. Was the 1 forward with Nim the better move?
Yeah.
I know it's with hindsight. He's got 2, hasn't he? 2 ions. Oh, maybe he hasn't got 2 tokens. Maybe he's just going to move 1 forward.
Maybe.
But again, it's Daybreak, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I think he's going to bump Nora.
Well, no, because Nora will move first.
No, Nim was first.
Oh, Nim. Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought Nora's 4 for some reason. So Sol needs to just get out of there now.
No, I was just, one of the cool things about Arfon's list now is he can have 3 PS5s with lots of tricks.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So Sol just needs to forget about Lando.
They have got the second iron token
Yeah.
sorted. Yeah, Lando's gone.
I'd even attempt a hard 3 to take the stress.
Mr. Salty Mills
Hard
lost
3's a red.
Yeah.
200 to 28.
28 to Salt. And Mr. Kafka, 200.
He's pretty consistent, Kafka, isn't
Yeah, he's pretty good. Hi, mate.
How you doing, boss?
Good afternoon, Dream Team. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Kylo looked fine, just on a break out of my 12-hour day, as if I'm bothered about a 12-hour day.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like, do you know what? I'll put my arm around you next time I see you, Kylo, and say, oh, 12-hour day, friends. I'm only joking, mate. Only joking. It's good for morale. So we're joined by the most cuddly, bearded slug
Yeah, I love that, man.
in the world. It is Josh Salty Mills. Hi, mate.
Hey, up, how are
How you doing?
Not too bad.
We've just had your result come in, 200 to 28.
It was a fun game, even though I got spanned.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Ian got all of his tricks off on his thing. It was like, okay, then, right. So here's a red line against Rex LeBraff and Marek Steele.
Yeah.
I'm dead in 1 round of shooting. Next round of shooting, deleted the Lambda off the board.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, fair.
All these crits that he was doing, it was like, yeah, okay then.
So you couldn't solo it with Whisper then?
I tried.
Fair.
No, I
point.
tried to.
No, that's good, man.
But my first game against the Pie,
Yeah?
that was a
Wasn't it like 10 points in that one?
Yeah, I won by 10
Yeah.
points. What a game. I loved it.
Good. How are you finding the list?
Like it.
About how many dice? Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But that's what happens. Got,
But no, as we were talking yesterday, it's very much the dice can't be bad all the time. They've got to come good.
you know, you can't control the cards you get dealt, and you can't control the dice that you roll. That's it.
But the first, plus it was the first game I've ever played against Ian as well.
Yeah. Against Kafka, he's good. He's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a top player.
thoroughly enjoyed it. He was looking at me when he was doing his abilities. He was like, "Does that work?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's how it would work."
Yeah.
And it was like, "Oh. Hi Ben.
Hi Ben, how you doing? Hi Carlos. Carlos got 3 days of 12 hours on the trot. I'd just like to say,
12-hour friends.
Wounda.
Bad times.
I've got 2 days of X-wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know? Yeah, I have 2 days of X-wing as well.
So
You playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Very nice.
is he going to try and stay on with a hard 2, or is he just going to fly straight off? Yeah, there we go.
4 forwards, boom.
Yeah, is that what he did?
Yeah.
Fair play to him. So the Y-wing needs to just get out of there now.
Yeah, Y-Wing's not good at that.
Well, yeah, but he just needs to dial the red in and get gone.
Looks like the main event's doing all right.
He's flying it well. Lando flying out the exploding Death Star there.
4
Yeah.
forwards with a boost.
Hurrah!
Huzzah!
But it was that, let's be honest, right? I know he didn't go over the rig cargo chute, but it was the rig cargo chute that killed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another result coming in.
If the rig cargo wasn't there, just bumps.
Hold on.
James is just like rubbish with results.
Rich Council scored 91.
Hold on, where is he? There he is. Rich Campbell scored 91. Lee Taylor.
2-1.
Whoa. Campbell will change his list tonight.
Did he
Is
change
he
it?
flying Bob
No.
Talonbane?
Fine for Bob Talonbane, yeah. I think that's got stronger.
Yeah, it has.
You know? Yeah.
Well, the Bobby was flying was not a meta bubble, was it?
No.
The cards he was using were not pointed to oblivion.
He's flying Maul on Bobber.
On Bubba.
Nim's
That looks a
shooting.
bit naughty.
That's Ion though.
No, he's dodged it. The only Y-Wing that can.
Yeah. So it takes a hit.
Yeah.
So
No
shot back. Target lock. Ooh, a couple
a lot
of
of
eyes
eyeballs
there.
in there.
Hit crit.
Oh, fuck.
No, I cloned 12-5. It's an ion cannon,
It's an iron cannon, so that it cannot crit.
so it cannot crit, sir. So crits count as hits.
Yeah.
So you suffer
Whoa.
1 damage.
you cancel a hit or a crit to deal a damage. Is the way it's worded.
Yeah, and then everything else is inflicts an ion token.
Yeah, you cancel the remaining results.
So
and
there
deal
is
that
no
damage.
critical, sir, on
Yeah.
the ions. Which is why, again, my argument for dorsal turret comes forwards. Because you can critical on a dorsal turret.
You roll one less dice.
So
that count is quite something.
right.
magical.
So here's the thing now. And this is what I would do with Soul: drop a proton bomb to get the boost to get back in the fray.
But you can't boost. Well, just a straight boost.
Yeah.
Why just 3 bank?
Well, why would you want to do that?
Because you can take a target lock, and then Nora moves away out of arc. So Nora loses range, but you bank a target lock. So when the next time you engage, you have a focus target lock.
Where's Nora going? Left or right?
2 turn towards Han, so her right, I would say, because there's a bomb there. If Arthon's gone that way, that's Arthon's fault.
See, I'm good at that, aren't I?
They're very shiny proton bombs as well. You cannot miss them. Bit nice.
I think you got them from by the same token.
I thought they were cog.
Were they Cogger too?
I think. I have to ask them. They're very nice. Very stream friendly.
It's like 9 minutes left now. You know, the other option as well is just to hard 2 sol away and just run.
I'd just bank a
You won the
tuggle up
game.
there against Nora and let her leave range. And then use it later.
Got a score. Ian Wardle,
Yes.
I've heard of him.
200.
Ooh. Yeah, 200.
And his opponent got 130. 130.
Will Pintar, 0 and 2. Wow.
You're right, Alex. It ain't over till it's over.
I've got a Y-wing and a dream. I love it.
I think Arfon can win this.
You wait. Lando's about to fly back onto the board in a second.
Goodness me, he's not using intimidation.
I know.
I am
It's not
deeply
very often
hurt.
this to sit.
Did he keep the stress?
I believe so.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
But why? Yeah. Why
She
would
ain't
you
shooting
do
you. Why not?
Because you've gone too fast.
Nah, it's fine. Lose the stress next time.
You get 2 engagements if you slow it down.
You wouldn't. If you know, he wouldn't have shot that turn if he did a blue.
Dorsal.
He would have had to just. He would have done a blue and then just had to boost and get the stress
Well,
back
this is
anyway.
Ion. So
the same difference.
Cocked. Looks like 3 blanks to me.
That's a very heroic roll from Dan.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Why didn't he hold it? For shiggles.
Because there's no point.
Well,
If you hold it, it becomes a liability.
Why does it?
Because what if there's another bomb you drop you on a hold, and you got to ship near both? It's unlikely to happen in the next 7 minutes.
Well, exactly. So you just hold it.
Just nim it. You tell him. Maybe he's forgotten Nim can do it.
No.
Tell him after. When you're coaching him in the lunch break.
I won't be coaching him. I won't be talking to him.
Gents, what's left on the round?
7.5
7
minutes.
and a
Going to
half.
plan a lot.
So what happened there?
I think he
Nim.
shot. He shot
Half point
Han
to Nim.
Solo. Oh, he shouldn't have. Oh, Dan.
Hashtag put it where you like.
Hashtag blame Ryan.
Yeah. Hashtag blame Ryan.
Yeah. All those things.
It's gathering a bit of momentum. That
It is.
Are you okay with that? Or
No.
You're not.
No.
Legit.
Shut it down. No, it's fine.
I'll shut it down. No more blame Ryan.
It's all
yeah?
fake news.
Hashtag blame Ryan is now not a thing. Hashtag blame Ryan for
There
that.
you go. See. Perfect.
I've shut it down. Now you'd 3 bank with Sol.
Yeah.
Or 2. Will 2 get you past the rock?
Why do a 2
Do
and
you know
do a
what?
3?
Well, it's not about going fast, Ryan.
Gotta go fast, man.
Why though?
It's like when you do
Because it's fun.
when you dial
Because
in
it's fun, right? Okay.
why do you
TIE Defenders are the most fun ships.
when
Everyone
you,
knows that.
when you dial in a 0 on Veni,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
You dial in a 0 on Veni.
Yeah.
Why dial in a 0 when you can do 4 forwards,
I can't do a 4 forwards on Venom.
3 forwards?
Because then I'll hit my own bomb.
But where's the fun in that?
Exactly. I don't want to be trajectory stimulating myself, do I?
You do. Yeah.
It's a bit dangerous.
I thought Dangerous was your middle name.
Fair.
Again,
One bank in?
Yeah.
Point the big gun.
take a lock. All right, then.
Hashtag blame the dog.
I want a dog.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm very lonely.
You have me.
So I want a dog. Don't touch me.
You loved it.
Got Simeon versus Paul's result.
How much did Paul win by?
Simeon.
Sim got the 200.
Sim got the
Paul
200.
got 160.
It's a bit tasty.
Oh, Paul. Gutted.
Yes, clone. That's brilliant.
What?
Yeah. You just,
It'd be greedy to take some of that trage on yourself. You bring that only for your opponent to enjoy.
it's great to just pull a 0 and watch it explode in the distance over there somewhere. That's the way to do it. That's how to properly trudge it.
Is it?
A message from Tim Marsden. Have fun on the stream today. Hope it all goes well. Thanks, Tim. Not that you're
It's
listening.
nice. Nah, he wouldn't support us.
Alessandro, good luck for everyone for today. Fishy said, hope the pew pew is going well. Tim has said, good luck everyone, have fun, make with the good pew pews.
The good pew pews.
Oh,
What happened?
Nim just fired at Nora and did bad things.
Yeah.
Hit crit. The crit is... a few leaks.
He's taking 2 more shots, isn't he?
No, hand bumped.
Oh, okay.
Sol might have a
range
Sol
three
might have
from
a
Sol.
range 3 snipe though.
Oh, bit of paint there.
There's a lot of pain there.
And it turns out to be 3 hits. And 1 evade.
He saw it coming. You don't need the focus token now. What's it still? It's still going to be hit iron token though, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it didn't actually make any difference. The focus token, but there's no need to keep hold of it.
So Nim has to go 1/4's next turn.
Well, is there a next turn?
Well, yeah, because Nora will have an evade.
Yeah, so we need some crits in here. She's only got 3 dice. So she does add an evade just because she's got a ship at range.
There's 3.
Oh, she fires through. And there's the crit as well. Oh, I've got to evade, just the crit. But the crit triggers fuel leak.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's a crit as well.
Oh, Arthur's just throwing his cards everywhere.
Pick which
So if
card
the
you
crit
like.
is a direct, which then triggers fuel leak, it'll kill Nora.
Let's see what happens.
What's the second crit going to be? Can't be direct because he's not shaking hands. Damage some sort. Okay.
There's 2 damage though, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 health left because of fuel leak triggers.
Yeah. Damage sensor, you can only perform focus as an action.
Or actions on damage cards. So focus.
Yeah, so just a focus then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Han will probably PS kill Nora now.
Sol will take him now. That's it.
It's a pretty brutal shot from Sol there. 2 and a crit.
No result. Just checking out what's there.
Alright, 1 minute.
Oh, chat.
Single minute chase.
There's a bit of Stone Roses going on outside.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, I like a bit of Stone Roses. Bit of Fool's Gold.
This is going to be the final round then.
Yeah.
Just enough time for Dan to kill.
We're breaking for lunch after this one, aren't we?
We are indeed. So I don't know what time we'll be back. I'm assuming it'll probably be something like 2:30. It's 1:30 now.
Probably 2:15. We'll see.
We'll do our best to be back in a reasonable time. And we'll find out who the veteran for today is. Anyone you would like
Yeah.
to tip, Josh?
Anyone
Yeah.
I'd like to
Who's the
tip?
veteran for today?
For today's veteran.
Laszlo.
You think? Could be. He's got to get through Finlayson first.
What's Laszlo won? Did Laszlo win his first game?
Yeah.
I'd like to see Laszlo win it.
Me too.
I really
Particularly
would.
after.
But to be fair,
After, yeah.
We didn't ask who we'd like to see win it. We asked who the tip was.
Who the tip was?
Laszlo. Have a scroll down, mate. See what you think. See who's here today.
I might change that actually. I want to go with the main event.
Oh, Dan.
Yep.
Okay.
That's interesting. What's he doing? Why's he barrel rolling?
Barrel rolling because he can.
What's a fucking red manoeuvre? Excuse my language. It's a red manoeuvre.
I think
It's red action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can barrel roll, so you should.
Scores,
Scores.
Mr. Jags.
That's not how those barrel rolls work. It isn't. You're right.
I think they've just redone it.
Yes, Jag.
I scored 200.
It's a Jag gets the 200 win. Let's find the place for the near Jag. There you are. Ooh.
You took down Miles.
I did.
Nice.
He scored 135.
Okay.
Ah, Miles.
Close game then.
Last turn killed his last A-wing.
Sweet.
So yeah, it was quite close.
Nice.
It also went to and fro. I lost Guri early, then he started losing K-wings, and then it just kind of...
Yeah.
Nice. What play, mate?
Whoever disses you about the whole homing missiles thing, slap them down. They're a nightmare.
Yeah, they are a nightmare. Genuinely.
When there's 5 of them.
Yeah, that's
and you
Miles'
can't
list
avoid
of
arcs,
five sets of
it's a
missiles.
complete
It's
bull-
brutal.
When you've got something as relatively flimsy as a 1 shield 4 hull ship,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot.
it's like taking
Mess
that
about
1
with it.
damage or making them roll 4 dice. Yeah.
So I'd just like to say Arfon's proved you totally wrong
by
because he's done the hard
He has
3
done the
with the
hard
Y-wing.
three.
You
I'm
said he will never do a
amazed.
hard 3 with the Y-wing.
Only because it's the last turn.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm not even sure
throw
it
away
fits.
last
Is it? Cheers, Jag.
no worries.
Yeah, so it's the last turn. So do you know what? I'm going to prove Ryan wrong and just
Yeah.
whack the hard 3 out.
Yeah, there we go.
Hashtag blame Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's dead in the water now.
Well, I just did it.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not going to argue with you, son.
Good.
Gone.
You're stronger than me,
Oh, I don't know.
and you're more violent than me.
I'm not a violent person.
No, I know.
I don't think Dan's going anywhere there.
No, it's
Dan versus Alan.
Dan versus who?
The pie.
Yeah.
Dan 166. Alan
166.
109.
109. Ching.
So once all these results are going to come in, we're going to break until 2:15.
Called it. Called
There
it.
you go.
Past 2. Called it.
So you can probably close the stream down. I'll rename it and we'll restart it after lunch.
Yeah, yeah,
then.
cool.
Brilliant, thank you, John.
Arfon's
Oh, Dan with a hammer.
Bye
Absolute hammer
bye.
there. Handed PSK. There is a buy, yeah.
Yeah, there is a buy. So what's that? 265 to the main event.
To the main event, yeah. Wow, it was a really good game. I like the Skirks.
Yeah.
They're alright, aren't they?
yeah.
They are alright.
Yeah.
But again, it's the same as Alphonse. It's profited hugely out of the points changes,
Yeah.
and suddenly there's options you didn't have before.
Yeah.
That's what both these lists are the lists that you can only write.
But again, going back to right at the beginning, what we were talking about the Skirks and the changes, I don't see any value now in putting the title on either of them. They are bombing machines.
yeah,
that's
that's
it.
fair. Yeah,
Turrets,
yeah.
bombs,
I'm totally convinced.
front arc.
Those for 65 and 63 points, those builds are really nice.
Yeah,
I really like
great,
them.
great to see Nimsol win. How are you getting on with Nimsol, Rex? Because what's the third ship you were flying it with, dude?
Yeah, pray tell. Want to know? It's all talk Nimsol.
You're off on Dan's score, have you?
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
it.
265.
Yeah.
You can record it. Hopefully they'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not. Han with rig cargo shoot was great. Could you get rig cargo shoot on Forlorn?
Has he got another?
I'm not sure. Has it got an
It's the right base size for it.
It is, yeah.
So, has the G1A got as a list slot? Is the question. The answer coming up after this short break.
Boo! Yes, it has.
There you go. You can rig cargo your Fallen.
Yeah.
It's just more board control, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a way that really buffs Han Solo.
Yeah.
Fallen wouldn't profit in the same way, but
More results coming in.
Yeah.
still good.
Jude.
Jude. And
Oh, Jude.
Jude versus Mark.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So Jude scored 80.
8-0.
Mark scored 88.
Oh, what a game that was. What a game.
And John's running in here now with a score that he's had to run out the door to get.
Oh, really?
Here he is.
Steve Hayes,
Steve Faze. Yeah.
87.
8-7.
Yeah.
Rob Warren.
96.
96.
Wow, that's really
Proper
close.
close ones today, guys. Proper close ones today. So we're still waiting on Jeff Bull, Rasta, James Finlayson, and Johnny Cannon.
Cool.
It's a very hard room today as well.
Well, yeah.
There's some big hitters, yeah. Two Revenants, I3 Kimogla, Andrea.
Yeah. I did send him that three
Triple
lot,
Revenant with
triple
Drea.
Revenant with Drea thing.
Oh god, that is horrible. That is really horrible.
Drea's just silly.
Ugh.
Right, so Johnny Cannon,
Johnny Cannon. Yep.
119.
119.
Yeah.
Clive.
39.
39.
Yeah.
Johnny gets a win under his belt.
And are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Rasta and Kev.
Yeah.
Rasta got 24.
20. Are you sure?
Yeah.
24. And
What
Kev.
were they doing?
0.
You're kidding me.
What?
Are you ready for that? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were they just circling the board?
I think they were having a cup of tea.
Wow. That's
24-0 after an hour and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally doing the cake now after.
I think some people are already gone. What do you reckon?
I'm not sure because everyone knows going now.
Okay. Well, I'll get the cakes out for when they all come back.
Let's transition across.
Yeah. Just tell them not to have pudding.
That'll give it away.
Maybe, but say you don't need pudding.
So, Kay, list question for you. In a Rebel Double Falcon list,
Well, there you go.
this is
we'll be
your
all right.
this is your thing
Okay,
here,
here we
Ryan.
go. I've got an answer.
Would you rather have an engine on Lando or
Right.
crew 2D2 on Han?
I would go with R2D2.
Yeah.
And the reason I would say is because I don't think Lando needs engine because he's doing blue maneuvers all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So whether you get the stress
If
from
you put
whether
nine,
you get the
if you put 9 crew on him, yeah.
no, but he's just because his part ability requires you to do a blue maneuver. Well, then the stress is no penalty because you're doing the blue maneuvers anyway.
Yeah.
So just doing a red boost is fine for Lando.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you a tad more predictable because then people know you're going to do a blue.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you can get
Well,
away
you're
with
going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you're
exactly.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. You to activate the power ability, you've got to be doing it
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Sweet.
So I would just go with R2D2. I really like R2D2 crew on hand as well because it's another die you can reroll with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just silly.
Yeah. There you go, Kay. There's your answer to the question.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
I'm in no position to either agree or disagree with that because I don't fly any of those ships. So
Yeah.
Ryan's.
We have a good coverage of all the factions in the room.
We do, yeah,
So-
we do. I'm thinking the First Order's been a little bit neglected. Let's see what's
It's not caught on the same way Resistance has. That's for sure.
Let's see what's in the room today.
Are there any First Orders? There's barely any Resistance.
There's one First Order list, one Resistance list, 14 Scum lists,
Paul is the only Resistance list.
7 Rebel lists, and 7 Empire lists.
I'm amazed that Paul is the only.
Good morning from Colorado, gents. Good morning from the UK, sir. How are you? Dutch CO? Or Dutch CO?
Unfortunately, round 2 just finished, and we're about to have a lunch break
Yeah,
for about
so we'll be-
half an hour or so.
We'll be gone for about half an hour to 40 minutes, so we'll just wait for the last few results to come in on that round.
They're still. Who are you waiting for?
James and Jeff. Finlayson and Jeff.
Right, yeah, Finlayson, that's finished. Finlayson won 200.
Oh, Laszlo! Who's your tip now?
Well, it ain't Laszlo, is it?
31.
Okay.
I wanted Laszlo to win,
Me too.
but I did tip main event.
You
did, yeah?
Main event. Yeah, main event's a good shout.
Doing great, enjoying the stream and commentary. Thank you, mate. We're happy to have you here. Instead, well, we'll be back in about half an hour anyway. So
Yes, another 3 rounds to go, and we'll find out who the latest veteran will be.
yeah, cool.
So there's a lot to be excited about.
Case-
Hopefully you'll come and join us again. after
Okay,
lunch.
so Kay's saying then. Okay, scum question for you.
Well, now it's your turn, Steve.
If I have 2 points spare, is Tobias worth it just to annoy the person who very carefully places their first rock exactly 2 by 2, moving it by half an inch? It depends.
I love it.
It depends. Yeah. It depends. It depends what you're flying in that scum list. If you're flying stuff that relies on rock position and would actually would scupper aces if you're up against them, then yeah, absolutely. But you don't have to use him. You know.
No.
Tobias is actually really good for
Right then,
channels and
Jeff 104.
putting things where you want. Hold on. Another store. Jeff 104.
Yeah. To his opponent 99.
Darren Chapman. Oh, Jeff. Gee, Jeff's my
5 point.
Jeff's
win,
my tip for today.
You think?
Yeah.
It's just there to annoy that guy. Or you could take Tobias Beckett and then at the end of the setup, just
yeah.
rotate one of the rocks a bit.
Okay. So that's all.
Just because you can.
That's
the
all
end
the
of round-
scores. That's the
round
end of
two.
round 2.
Yeah. We can discuss what we want to do for round 3. If we do that.
So we've just compiled round 3. Who's got the bye? Liam's got the bye. What a
Yeah,
shame.
he's had 2 rough games.
Yeah, he's had 2 rough games.
Right, have you finished?
Yeah, it's all done. We've just
just up
generated
to
round 3,
Okay.
but we're going to break the stream and we're going to come back. Oh my
I'm
god.
going to put a happy birthday sign up there on that TV, I think.
Okay.
So we're going to put the cakes out now while they're at dinner, so when they come back, the cakes are on the table.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
That'd
Sounds
be good. That'd be good. What about those 2?
Oh yeah.
Right, guys, we're going to discuss what we're going to put on stream. We think it's going to be. In fact, why don't we put that one on stream? Because he's visiting us.
Yeah.
And he's visited us.
Yeah.
Although he's a warlord.
Yeah.
And people love Jeff Ball.
I love Jeff Ball.
So we'll put Jeff Ball and Ben Hibbert on the stream.
Yes.
Because Jeff's flying a real weird list. He's got 4 scum rebel list. 4 ship scum rebel list. He has got Paylob, Seavor, one of the cartel executioners.
What does a cartel executioner fly?
The Camoglia.
How was what?
And,
You say cartel executioner like I've ever heard of that card.
And Forlob.
Oh right. Oh god, that's proper jank, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
wow, that's a real hodgepodge. Of
I
chassis.
suspect Jeff won't want to be on stream. We'll ask him. Anyway, we're going to cut the mic. We'll be back at about 2:15. We're going to cut the stream as well. So that's more to do with notifications when we come back, so you can all see when we're back. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
so
blah.
if you're following on Twitch or
Yeah.
if you're subscribed on YouTube, you'll get a notification to say that we've gone live again.
Yeah. So grab a coffee, grab some sandwiches, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and
Come
goods.
back and join us in about half an hour's time.
Yeah.
So from me and Ryan, we'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, bye.